Welcome to Superior Heights Field here in Sault Ste Marie, Ontario for semifinal action in the OSFL Under 18 Loop. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Scott McPherson, Jay and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chantel Bouchard on camera. We'd like to welcome you to this big game between the Sault Sabercats and Waterloo. Scott, big game here today. Obviously, with high expectations going in for both teams. What are you expecting to see here today?
I'm expecting to see a big offensive output from the Sabercats. Obviously, we had never seen this Waterloo team. They've seen them on game film, but they're going to be up for a big challenge here. Fine team, finished 4-2 in the regular season, so kickoff underway here. And
there's the Sabercats. Short kick to the left, takes a bounce, and it sits on the sidelines, and it just goes out of bounds. And the officials right there to knock that out, throw the flag. So the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from pretty close to midfield. It's going to be, I think.
And the Sabercats with another onside kick. It traveled about 20 yards, and 21 looked like he'd be in position to make the play on it, Nicholas Vecchio, but flag out of bounds at about the 35, is it?
Yeah. The winner of this game will go on to face the winner of Sturgeon Varsity, Sarnia, and the Huronia Stallions from Barrie in the other semifinal action. That happens tomorrow at 5 p.m. So, you know, big opportunity here to get a chance to scout the game tomorrow and see kind of what your opponent's going to do for the winner. So, you know, one thing going into this game, talking to a lot of people, the size of this Waterloo offensive line, you know, this Waterloo O&D line has just kind of led this team all year long, and they're a big line, strong, and, you know, do a nice job up front. So I think the key, one of the keys to the game is how the Sabercats defensive line can kind of work against this O-line here of the Warriors.
And obviously that defensive line hoping to get up a big start here and establish tone here.
The Warriors with a quick handoff to the right side. And nice job by the Sabercats defense as they're able to shut that down. We'd like to apologize here. There was a bit of a screw-up with the jerseys here today. I guess what ended up happening was because Waterloo's road jerseys were dark black, it was too close to the blue here of the Sabercats. So thankfully, Collegiate here in Sault Ste Marie stepped up and offered their yellow jerseys. So the jersey numbers that we have, we think match what's on the field now. We did our best to compare them before the game. So we're gonna do our best with that. So we apologize if there is a mess up or two. And there's a nice run to the left side. I believe that was number 35.
Outside. Good for about 7 yards and a first down.
And here we search.
Yeah, and so here we start looking, right? Number 35, I believe that was.
Sets up 1st and 10 from their 52-yard line.
Might have been Murdoch.
Yeah, Noah Murdoch maybe on there's a list as number 35, but gain of about 8 on play, picked up first down and 1st and 10 from the 52.
Oh, sorry, that might have been Jermaine Pepper, actually, number 36, I think. So the Warriors line up, 2 receivers lined up to his left, handoff again up the middle to Pepper, and Pepper with a nice run, and he's swallowed up there by the defensive line. Great job by the left side, led by number 93, Nick Carter. I don't know if he gained anything on that play.
Giving a
short gain of, they're going to give him 3.
Nick Carter and a couple others.
Seamus Barlow also getting credit on the tackle, along with help from Carter. So looks like the Warriors starting off on the run, 3 straight run plays to test this Sabercats defensive line here.
Warriors come out again in a double tight set. 2 receivers lined up to the left. Snap's good. It's into the hands of Weber. Weber with a beautiful throw deep, and it's just out of the reach of the receiver, number 17.
Grayson Weber just overthrowing his receiver, had a step on number 25, Tricarton, who had a big game last week, Landon Tricarton.
Over his head.
He's going to have to shore that one up, and nice ball thrown by number 9, Grayson Weber, the quarterback.
3rd down.
Again, that's one of those jersey numbers we don't know if we have over there. So it'll be 3rd down and 7, and the Warriors on to punt. Bumbaco back to receive for the Sabercats, and we all know how dangerous he is back there. And there's a beautiful boot. Bumbako takes it at his 23, and he tries to make something happen, and there's lots of room now. That's going to be trouble. And a nice run, but what a tackle on the play by number 24, Thompson Turner.
It'll be first down.
That's something we haven't seen much this year, right? When Bumbako has all that room to run, anyone to run him down. So Turner with a terrific job to run down the play. And great field position here for the Sabercats, 1st and 10 from midfield.
Yeah, at the 54, a nice return. Obviously elusive Bumbako trying to get away, and one tackle away from springing it for a long gain. So the offense will take over with Tucker at the helm here.
Tucker takes it. He's got 3 receivers lined up to his right. Provenzano, I believe, that is in the backfield to the right. But there's Bumbako on the jet sweep to the outside. Bumbako has blockers. And Bumbako, nice defensive play by number 2, Ashton Metcalf. He knocks it out of Bumbako's hand.
7 yards.
But that's still a pickup of 7 yards.
Fumbled out of bounds, a couple nice blocks, and he was able to pick up a nice gain of 7, bringing 2nd and 3 from the 49-yard line of the Waterloo Warriors.
Bumbako, Carter, I believe it's Parlo and Vecchio are all out at St. Clair right now, and they just had a week of training camp out in St. Clair. Yep. He came back home just for the game here today. So,
yeah, great job of the St. Clair coaching staff to allow the guys to come back play in these big, meaningful games for them as they wind down their junior careers.
And there's Provenzano. He runs hard to the right side. He's going to be stopped, I believe, just short of the first down.
Decision time for the coaches here. We'll bring up about a 3rd and 1 maybe, depending on the spot. We'll see where they spot it. And again, a big decision here. Looks
99
like
Oscar Wise.
The punt team is coming out.
Is it the punt team?
Nope.
It's 3rd down and short. I don't think they're going to punt here. I think they're going to.
Yeah, they got Novello coming in there, so
it's in the game.
Looks like their monster jumbo system, maybe. Looks like Grant Matthews in the backfield there, along with Provenzano. So looking to go monster here and pick up that single yard to make a first down.
And there's the direct snap to Provenzano, and he takes it, and he has the first down. Great push by the right side of that offensive line of the Sabercats.
3 yards and a first down, Sabercats.
And he's taken down, I believe the first guy there was number 6, Landon Carkett.
Yeah, nice job on the lead block by Grant Mathewson, playing in the place of
we have an injury time
Scaglione, who's out with an injury, but nice fill in, able to make that first block and get Provenzano the yards he needs to move the sticks, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 44 of Waterloo.
In the first drive, so
we'll
see if they decide to go to the air soon. And it's 1st and 10. Tucker lines up. He's got quads left. He's got Trudeau lined up down low. Tucker looks to his left, and he has Bumbako, and it's just overthrown. Nice pressure by the line.
Over his head.
That's something we don't see every day. Bumbako not be able to run one down, but nice play design there by the Sabercats, and credit the defensive line of the Warriors to put some pressure there on Tucker.
Yeah, and a nice ball, a little overthrown, but Bumbako got many touches or chances at that again, and a nice throw by Tucker. So hopefully he settles in and finds those receivers. Again, you mentioned all the weapons that he has at his disposal, so we're expecting big things from number 8 in the blue today.
3 receivers lined up to Tucker's left, 2 to the right. Provenzano lined up to his right. Tucker takes the snap. He looks to his right. Tucker, he hits
wide
Provenzano,
open.
And Provenzano has all sorts of room. Great block downfield by Bumbako. Springs him for a couple extra yards. Nice tackle by number 21, Roman Marinelli with the stop, but nice play call there by the Sabercats, and a huge play by Provenzano.
And it looks like a secondary for the Warriors there. Bet on something and left it all wide open in the flats. Provenzano taking a big run all I had was one block to make by Bambako. He might have easily scored, but nice job for them to shake off and make the tackle, stopping them at the 20.
Trips left here. Bambako motions to his left. There's going to be 4 receivers to the left. Provenzano lined up to the right of Tucker. Tucker in the shotgun. Tucker takes it. He fakes to Provenzano. He rolls. Tucker runs to his right. Nice block by Trudeau on the outside, and I think they get enough for the first down, or it's going to be close.
Nice job to tuck it away.
Yeah, good
and,
play call there.
Some fancy feet down by the
a couple extra yards.
short one.
Short one. It'll be second down and 1.
Look from up here that he just got his toes in
Yeah.
there inside the red, but no, bring up second and 1 inside the red zone. So
Second down and 1 with 7:01 to play here in the first quarter from Superior Heights Field in Sault Ste Marie. Again, quads left here. Tucker has it. Tucker looks to his left. Tucker continues to look to his left. Nothing there. He rolls to his right, and Tucker wisely just throws it away. Trudeau was in the area. Great defensive stop by number 3. Lucas Cabral was all over Tucker there. Nice coverage in the back end by the Warriors.
Nice pressure by the Warrior defensive line there to force Tucker in an uncomfortable position, rolling out and just electing to throw away the ball, which is probably a good choice at second and 1.
Third down and short here again.
Looks like they're going with the package again. Yeah. Worked the first time. Let's see if they can find magic again.
Ashton Sachin lined up in the backfield, and there's Ronan Provenzano to the right side again. And nice job by the Warriors defense. They're going to be real close, though. Well, it'll all depend on the spot. Tough to tell from up here. What do you think?
It's going to be short, or it's going to be close. Depends on the spot. Looks like they're marking it now. Provenzano looked a little unsure there. I thought he had a lead block through like the hole with
the Sabercats are calling first down, and it is a first down for the Sabercats. Nice job again by that offensive line, and give Matheson and Sachin a heck of a lot of credit in the backfield as well there. And Provenzano was able to get the first down, so it'll be first down. It looks like it's first and 10, but it's pretty darn close to the goal line. So
first quarter.
I don't think they can get another first down.
First and goal.
It'll be very tight, but
I'm waiting for them to kind of, take advantage of Trudeau on the backside one-on-one. And there's Tucker. He looks. Tucker, and there's one open receiver, and he just misses.
Is that Malcolm?
Can't tell who that is.
Intended for Nate Carter.
That was Nate Carter.
Over his head, incomplete.
And
you could see it develop. He was broken on his man then and had the ball available to him, but
the defensive back
fell. Overthrown. Yep.
Yeah, the DB fell, and they weren't able to connect.
Matty Tucker just working through his little pregame jitters here.
Oh, absolutely.
Throwing a couple away, but I'm sure he's going to settle in nicely, and he's going to convert with all these weapons he's got.
And here they go again. Tucker takes it. Tucker decides to tuck it, and he runs. And nice stop again, led by number 3, Lucas Cabral.
Decision time here. It looked like a third and 7 rather. So
and it looks like they're sending in the field goal unit, and why not? When you have one of the best kickers in the league in Ty Koski, it's early.
Taking and Gauthier doing the holding job, and he's of course very skilled at that, and he'll be able to get it down and give Koski a chance to put it through. A little windy today, so it might play a factor. Some swirling wind out there, blew some potato chips over in the tailgate party, but hopefully Koski can put them on the board with a 3 early. 5:09 to go in the first.
The snap is good. Gauthier's down, and the kick is good. And Koski gives the Sabercats the 3-0 lead with 5 minutes to play in the first quarter.
And a promising start. Obviously, they're looking to get in the red zone and capitalize with a touchdown, but taking points away on your first drive, moving the ball well, being able to set up a little bit of the run. And like I said, that passing game is going to come around to the Sabercats. But a nice job to put 3 on the board, leading 3-0 with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So let's see what the Waterloo Warriors do to answer on their offensive chance.
On offense, you really got to look at guys like Logan Abdul Kareem. He's a defensive player. He had a 38-yard interception play, I believe, last week. And, Cohen Perry had a touchdown for this team. Malachi Price, Thompson Turner all had touchdowns last week for the Warriors. So, you know, they do have lots of offensive threats here as they take the snap, and he looks to his left, and he throws, and nice pass and catch there by number 12. He's able to rein that in. I believe that's Andrew DeGravo
with the catch.
Nice stop on the play.
Good for about 8 yards.
Nicholas Vecchio on
by
the stop.
Vecchio, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be a gain of 8. It'll be second
Stop
down
by
and 2.
Vecchio.
Nice ball thrown by the quarterback, and Vecchio just closing a little late and managing to give up a gain of about 8 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 2.
Weber lines up. He's got trips left. Running back Pepper lined up to his left as well. Weber takes it. He hands it to Pepper.
Nice.
And Pepper's just swallowed up in the backfield by Nick Carter, I believe, made the play. Outstanding job by the defensive line of the Sabercats there. And that's a loss, so it'll be third down
for a 1 yard loss.
and 3.
Initial contact by Nick Carter. Trecarton coming up, number 58, with a little assist on that. Take him down and limit the gain, bringing up 3rd and 2. You notice, Coach, that the Warriors elected to
3rd and 2.
Reject the kickoff return. And
another nice kick there. And that goes out of bounds. I believe that was number 23 on the boot. So Cohen Perry.
No chance on.
Not sure where that went out of bounds, but they wisely decided to kick it away from Bambaco. And the Sabercats will take over 1st down and 10. Great field position yet again from their own 43-yard line.
I believe so. And a great job by that defensive stand on the Sabercats. A great start. Offense getting points on the board. Defense coming out and making a turnover on the kick. And taking it over on offense.
This defense here is led by Owen Gates. He's a Wilford Laurier commit. He's number 81 here today for the Warriors. And now Tucker looks. Tucker has Carter in motion to his left, 3 receivers to his right. He looks left, and he looks for Carter, and Carter attempts the one-handed catch just out of the reach. Matty Tucker has been had an outstanding season and is proven to be one of the better quarterbacks here in the province. Just a little off today. You can see the nerves a little bit early on here by Tucker. It's a big game for him, so I don't expect this to last, but you could see it early on.
Well, last game, 20 of 27, 442 yards, 6 touchdowns. Obviously, his grandpa George said he just wants to do a little magic today, so we'll look forward to a little magic.
Yeah, and see that one too, right? You can see those right in front of us. Tucker's throw is low to Provenzano, and Provenzano had no shot there, so it'll be 3rd down and 10. Quick 3 and out there by the Cats.
And let's give credit to that Warriors defense. They were coming on their pursuit, and Provenzano heard some footsteps, and obviously Tucker unable to get him the ball. But like I said, hopefully Tucker will settle in and find his groove, and next time out maybe march that Cats offense down the field. So looks like a punt situation here. Got 2 deeps back, Warriors.
Bambaco on to kick for the Sabercats. Tough to see the numbers. We apologize of who's back there for the Warriors. But Bambaco, an outstanding leg in his own right. He takes it, and now that one right off the side of his foot.
Could take a nice bounce.
Gets a nice bounce, and that'll be a decent punt
Bambaco
there. It'll go up to
I
believe Waterloo will take over 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
A nice snap there and a nice kick. Didn't get all of it, but it took a nice bounce and went out of bounds. No return on the play, so at the 32, the Warriors take over.
Yeah, Waterloo's going to have to, try mixing it up a little bit here. They haven't had much success on the ground so far as the Sabercats defensive line has just come to play here early on. And the only success that Waterloo has had has been through the air. So we'll see if they decide to go back to that as they come out. Weber with 3 receivers to his left. Pepper lined up behind him. Single coverage on the right side. There's some motion to the right. And they give it to Pepper, and Pepper had a bit of a hole, but what a play again by the Sabercats. I believe that was led by number 8,
Grant Matheson.
Grant Matheson, and number 85,
Mitchell Commissar on
the play.
56, Drew Esposito also coming in there and getting the last lick on there, but nice
for
stop
about
by the
3
defensive
yards.
side, and that
Second
defensive
and 7.
line, obviously some great depth there. You got Ethan Scott, you got Grant Mathewson, of course Nick Carter being the
Warriors.
leader emotionally back there, and then Mitchell Commissar coming up to help out and bringing up second down.
Weber takes it, barking out orders to his receivers. And there it is. He has it. He looks to his left. He looks to his left. He has his receiver, and it's just out of the reach.
Pass intended for number 19.
Intended
Mason
for
Moore.
number
Ball through
19.
his hands, incomplete.
Mason Moore is on that one. The change of numbers there.
Oh, yes, Mason. That's
Number-
right.
Gauthier.
Mason Moore, number 19, intended receiver.
the
Probably like to have
coverage.
that back. Went through his
That'll set up
fingertips,
third
and
and long.
Seamus Parlow on the coverage.
So back
Brings
to
up a third down, so
for the Sabercats.
looks like they're back to punt as well. So a lot of 3 and outs here and
Yeah,
punt situations. So
Defensive battle early on for sure.
yeah, and expect those offensive teams to get on the page.
There's another directional punt that
Morgado directs
goes
another
out
one
of bounds,
so there'll be no
and the
return.
Sabercats will take over.
Out of
First
bounds
and 10, right
around the
around
50-yard line.
midfield. Trudeau single coverage on the left side. Trips right here. They hand it off to Provinciano up the middle. And what a stop there by number 99,
breaks the tackle, gets a
Oscar
couple yards.
Wise. Great defensive
Number
play
99,
there by
Oscar
Wise. Short gain
Doesn't
on the
give up and
play.
gets the tackle.
Provinciano picks up
Provinciano
2.
gains
It'll
2,
be
second
second
and
down
8.
and 8.
Nice job, Provenzano. Get loose, stopped at the line of scrimmage and fell forward for a couple. For a nominal gain, but second and 8 from the 54-yard line.
Coach Antonello calling in the play. Tucker takes it. He's got Provinciano to his left, 3 receivers to his right. Tucker looks to his left. He's got Trudeau over a short game, but what a tackle on the
Pass to Jake
outside.
Trudeau is complete.
Pick up about 5 on the play.
Nice stop. I believe that was
Roland
number
Marinelli
2,
with the
or
tackle.
sorry, 21 on the
Trudeau's
stop.
catch is
Marinelli, according to Phil Bombaco here on the sidelines, but
Yeah,
still
Roman
a,
Marinelli, that's right. He's
Trudeau's
made a
catch
couple
is good
nice
for
stops
five
here
yards.
today.
still a third and 3.
and 4.
With this
your
field
Sabercats.
position, you like to try for it?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, this has been a field position game early on, right? I don't think, I think the Sabercats have, 2 first downs, and I don't think the Warriors have 1 yet. So it's a battle
Owen
of field
Getz
position. I like the punt
And
call
Malachi
here.
Price.
Don't be surprised if you see a fake here. I mean, look at, there's lots of room to the right side.
A lot of big impacts.
Bombaco takes it, and Bombaco with a beauty kick to the left side, and that's he does a nice job of pitting them
Bombaco's punt
inside the
comes down
20-yard line.
inside the 22,
It looks like the
looks like the
Warriors are going to
16-yard
take
line.
over first and 10
That'll be first
from
and 10
their
Warriors with 23
16-yard line.
seconds left in the first
A
quarter.
lot of this kicking game has been going out of bounds, negating any chance for a return. So I don't know if that's
right.
an intentional
Yeah.
play, but a nice kick nonetheless. And like you said, starting them in deep in their territory at the 16. So first and 10 from the 16 with 23 to go in the first quarter. And that seems to be a record fast first quarter.
Compared to what we had last week, absolutely. Last week was the longest game I think we've called, and now this week it just feels shorter already. Yeah. And the Warriors have it. 3 receivers lined up to the left. Takes the snap. Peppers again up the middle. There is a flag on the play, and Peppers gets his biggest run of the game, but we'll see what the flag is. It's going to be an
A good hard
offside
run, but
call
we do have
on
a
the
flag on the play.
defense. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Sabercats.
In the neighborhood of 35, Kieran Juma. We'll see if he's the offender, and they might be moving the ball forward. So we'll see what the call
Oh, sorry,
is
they're calling offside against
against the Warriors.
the Warriors?
They're moving backwards
Offside
in the huddle.
against
So
Waterloo.
yep.
Okay,
They'll
my
back them up.
apologies. So
Yeah.
I thought when I saw him do this, I thought it was usually. So yeah.
So after
It's
a
all
conference
good.
with the referees, they're moving
Yeah.
the ball backwards as the penalty against Waterloo. So it'll bring up first and 15
So first down and 15 with 10.6 seconds to go here. This might be the last play of the first quarter.
And there's no rush to get it off before the horn sounds. So
Weber looks. He takes the snap. He looks to his left. Weber looks over the middle, has nothing. He just throws it up and almost intercepted.
Weber looking to pass.
Nice defensive play by Drew Esposito, who almost took that the other way. But it'll be second down and 15 at the end of the first.
Second and long.
Quarterback had a lot of time in the pocket there. The pass was intended for the stripes there. And number 56, Esposito, almost was there to make a play on it. So, again, end of the first quarter, they have one more.
No, I think they're going to switch sides now.
Okay.
Well, in between quarter time, we just want to take a second to mention the Sault Jr Sabercats, who had an outstanding game today. Unfortunately for them, they ended up losing by 1 point. 16-15, I believe, was the final score. That JV team, we watched quite a few of their games, and they had an outstanding season. And just talk a little bit about their season and the tough end that they had today.
Well, again, they played Huronia Stallions team, I believe, and the Huronia Stallions had given them a pretty good lesson earlier in the season during the regular season, so they came ready to play in the playoffs and pushed them right to the final. In fact, I believe they led 15-8.
And I believe at some point this evening,
just after the halftime, so they were leading that game. Were unable to hang on, but like I said, a great team, some great athletes, and congratulations on a great season for them. And obviously, some of those guys are going to be coming up and joining forces with these Varsity Sabercats next year. And of course, others will get their chance to return and do good things again with that Sabercats program.
I had a chance to speak to Jim Monaco, head coach Jim Monaco, a little bit after the game, and he just wanted to reiterate how proud he was of the boys and their effort. As there's a big play, nice throw to the outside. That's an incomplete pass.
For number 8, Malachi Price.
Again, we just want to, Coach Monaco was really proud of the effort that the boys showed this year. They worked hard. They battled all season long, and they have absolutely nothing to hang their heads about. So congratulations to them. And they give up the safety. So the Warriors decide to concede the 2 points in order to get some field position back here.
5-0.
Now I'm a huge proponent of giving up the safeties. I love it. I do it quite a bit when I coach. I think used in the appropriate way, it's a huge advantage, right? And you hear the argument all the time of, well, trust your defense, trust your defense, trust your defense. The way I look at it as a coach is, by giving up a safety, it's because I trust my defense. I see it as the other way. So I don't mind that call by the Warriors at all.
No, point made now. Let's say they did elect a punt and they'd say boomed 140 yards, then they start at the 40. Now it takes them back. Yeah, they gave up the 2 points, but in a 3-point game, it's not a big game changer right now. It might play out to be an important 2 points, but at this point of the game, you're going to make the Cats march a long, long way instead of coming in from the inside your zone.
They have the wrong score up there, though, as I believe it should be 5-0 for the Sabercats, not 3-2. Tucker takes it. Tucker again, another high throw by Tucker.
Pass for Trudeau, just over his head.
Trudeau, so
falls incomplete. That'll set.
I like what the coaching staff here is doing. Right, a couple short routes, try to get Tucker's confidence back. Try and get him on here a little bit. But I like these calls. Just let him complete one. Right, let him complete one, get that confidence back, and then let it rain. Right.
And he's just got to settle in. He's showed great poise in the last few games and really thrown the ball well. So a little off today, but number 8 is up to the challenge. Here he comes.
Tucker takes it again. He rolls to his right. Tucker looks. Nice comeback road on the outside to Malcolm. And there is a flag on the play. We'll see what the flag is. The pass is incomplete.
For number 19, Matthew Malcolm.
Pass intended for Matthew Malcolm, number 19. We'll see where the call is.
Coverage on the play.
Was it a flag on that receiver?
It might be an offensive pass interference on a push-off. I'm not sure where we'll hold. I didn't quite I saw a few things that were questioned, so we'll see what the official decides to go with here. As Hazelton is letting them know, and there actually is no flag. They're picking up the flag, so there is no flag on the play.
Waterloo won't be happy about that, but
it'll be 3rd down and 10.
Okay, so the flag was picked up.
Looks like they're going to punt.
Set up 3rd and 10.
And the decision to give up the safety now has worked, right? That's exactly why you do it, right? You give it up. You hope you get a 3 and out. I just want to make sure the score should be 5-0.
5-0, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's marked 3-2 on the board, but it is a 5-0 score. Phil Bambach will confirm that for us. The field goal early from Koski, and then the Rouge or the safety.
It's one of those things where I thought I was right, but you just in case you're missing something, right?
Don't worry, there'll be somebody to let you know when you make a mistake.
Oh, absolutely. Speaking of which, if anyone is tuning in from Waterloo and we pronounce any names wrong, we do apologize. Please feel free to correct us in the chat, and we'll do our best to correct any mistakes that we do make.
Price back for.
So Bambach on to punt here for the Sabercats. Bambach takes the snap, and Bambach, wow, that's
uncharacteristic for Bambach.
Very uncharacteristic of Bambach.
Short punt.
That's a very, very short kick. I don't even know if that made it back to the line of scrimmage. That's something we haven't seen yet by him this season. But the Warriors will now take over 1st down and 10 from the Sabercats' 37-yard line. And again, making that, making the
2 points worth
of giving up the safety, very well worth it here.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously the Warriors getting a good chance in starting position inside the Sabercats zone. Like the Cats have had good field position so far. Now it's the Warriors' turn to put some points on the board and see what their offense can bring.
Weber takes it. He's got 2 receivers lined up to the short side of the field. Lots of room up here. He hands it off inside, and there's a big hole up the middle. Nice run there, I believe, by Pepper again. And that's a big run. That's their biggest gain of the day, brought down by Goche in the backfield, and that is a first down for the Warriors.
1st and 10 from the
nice march by Pepper there.
Yard line of your
able to rumble and get his legs going. Nice pickup. Well past the 1st yard marker before he was made initial contact.
Weber again with a handoff to Peppers, and Pepper just continues to motor downfield. Brought down by number 21, Nick Vecchio, and Seamus Parlow.
Nicholas Vecchio.
That's a gain of
for your Cats.
Another 9 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 1, a long one with 10:07 to play here in the 2nd quarter.
Warriors getting some traction on the offense here with getting the run game going. So let's see if they continue it as defense tries to adapt here.
And there's the handoff to Peppers. Peppers up the middle he goes, and he gets close to the 1st down. And he did get the 1st down.
Owen Chicart able to make the stop on the defense, but after a 1st down, it brings them to about the 13, 14-yard line. So they're inside the red and
we have
still marching. So 1st and 10 from the 14, it looks like.
So the Warriors will take it again, and there's a handoff again to Peppers. Or sorry, that's not to Peppers. That was to number 24, Thompson Turner.
4.
And nice tackle by
for the Warriors.
21, Nicholas Vecchio again stepping up to make the stop.
Vecchio yet again.
Thompson Turner with the carry. Vecchio again with the tackle.
Didn't get back to line of scrimmage. Looks like
Loss
it'll be
of about 1, sets up 2nd
loss of half a yard, brings up 2nd and 11, let's say. So it'll be a big play here for Sabercats to stop this momentum by the Warriors and hopefully force them into a field goal position. So
Weber. Weber takes it. Oh, there's
free ball.
But I think that was offside on the defense still, so it's almost like a free play maybe, and Weber just decides to throw it up. And it's incomplete.
Weber throws it up.
We'll see what the call is here.
Looks like the quarterback, number 9, fell asleep there.
Well,
seeing the offside.
Yeah, seeing the offside and the flag.
The flag was thrown. Ended up with a free play and tossed it to the end zone where it wasn't brought down. But looks like they'll be moving a little forward, and those are those tough calls on the defense. Right?
Yeah, they're calling offside on the defense.
Offside against
Coach
Sabercats.
Primo is pleading his case that the right tackle moved, but the officials obviously had a much better angle on that one than we do and than Coach Primo. So it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Head judge sharing that he's probably not going to turn his call around, so brings up 2nd and 6.
Weber looks, takes the snap, he looks to his left, he has a man, and it's incomplete. He didn't hold on. What a beautiful throw. And Andrew DeGravio just couldn't hold on. So it'll be 3rd down and 6.
With the coverage.
Juma with the coverage on the play, but DeGravio had a step on him, and had he been able to haul it in, would have been in for the touchdown. But little bobble game, and brings up 3rd down. So looking like maybe the field goal team will be up.
About 5.
And number
DeGrazio on to attempt the extra point. Number
DeGrazio's
21.
Holding 21.
Scroll up. 21. There it is. Roman Marinelli on to attempt
21 Marinelli.
The field goal. And the snap's good. Oh, and it's blocked by Nick Carter. And it's a live ball still. And he just falls on it. But Ethan Carchidi,
number 93, Nick Carter with
made a play, but Nick Carter, unbelievable job, gets through and blocks the kick. And it'll be 1st down and 10 Sabercats.
Ethan Carchidi wishing he'd played to the whistle. It is a live ball after the blocked field goal. But Cats will get the ball and take over at the 22, 3-yard line. So let's see if this Cats offense can get unleashed here. And again, you mentioned earlier not only the running game of Thibodeau and Provenzano, but they have a lot of weapons in the air. So once Tucker settles in and lands a few, maybe he'll catch a groove, and lots of weapons.
Tucker hands it off inside to Provenzano. What a push by that offensive line. My goodness. Provenzano wasn't even touched for about 5 yards there.
69, Marcus Graham. I think he's the center, making a good push and getting Provenzano all the room he needed. Picks up about, let's see where they spotted, about 7 on the play.
Brings up good for 6 yards.
6 yards.
We'll call it
2nd and 4.
2nd down and 4. 7:16 to go. Tucker lines up. He's got 2 receivers lined up to his right and to his left. He takes it and he hands it off to Bombacco. Bombacco takes it on the sweep to the outside. That's really well played by the Warriors. But somehow Bombacco gets through and he's still on his feet.
Put it away. Put it away.
Goodness, Daniel Bombacco takes what should have been a loss for a gain of 20, we'll call it. And that's why he is, one of the best players at this age in the province.
Not sure who eventually made the
Number
tackle.
1 there, slippery as a snake in a barrel full of grease there. Just able to make about 6 or 7 Warriors miss. And
Sabercats.
One thing, that we haven't had a chance to talk about, but I noticed when I was down on the field and even around here today, the wind has really picked up too, right? There's really gusty here. And, you wonder if the wind is having an impact on the ball that's being thrown as well by both quarterbacks, because we've seen it sail a couple times. But it is, it's a gusty breeze up here today.
And it's coming and going. I see the flags across the field, and they're blowing and then
6:45
sitting down for minutes at a time. And then, now it seems to be blowing and swirling quite a bit. So talking to some of the fans in the tailgate earlier, they lost a few of their snack trays with the wind blowing, but they got back in the game and anchored down and continued to celebrate this great Sabercat football day. But again, the game or the wind might play a factor in the game, and hopefully number 8 can adjust and get that ball into the hands of those receivers, because he's got those many weapons.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Sabercats from their own 47 or 48-yard line, I believe.
From the 48, 1st and 10 for Sabercats.
trips left here. And there's another throw, and was that intercepted? They haven't called anything,
No.
but now there was
calling it
absolutely
down.
no call. So either the interception is good and he was down right there, or it's an incomplete pass. We'll have to see what the officials,
intended for
they're all
McPherson.
talking about it, saying that they're not sure. It'll be an interesting call here.
Well, if it is an
we could-
interception, once his knee
down,
touches the
that's
ground,
right.
he's down. So the return is a moot point. But
So they are calling it an interception, and it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Owen Van Veen with the interception.
and the pass
Van-
intended for McPherson. But,
Owen Van Veen
So that'll set up 1st and 10
with a
Warriors.
huge interception there for the Warriors with 6:34 to play. Another one, a ball just kind of floated there, and Van Veen stepped in front of it.
Number 8 dancing out the field. He's just going to have to settle himself and gain his composure. And he's an excitable young guy, and obviously he's got to come and put that behind him and get the next chance up. First and over to encourage him, and hopefully Matty Tucker settles into his shoes here and plays the rest of the game like he should.
Here comes Weber now. Weber takes it, hands it off in the middle to Peppers, and Peppers is taken
Peppers
down hard by
crosses
number
the line.
41, Ethan
Hit by
Karkidi.
number 41, Ethan Karkidi.
Karkidi steps
That'll
up
set up
nicely right
second,
into the gap.
about 7 after
It'll
a
be
3-yard
2nd and 7 here for the Warriors. The Warriors had had that one completion on that 7-yard hook route earlier, and that was the easiest completion they had here today. So look for them to go back to that route potentially as they come out again with 2 receivers to the short side of the field. Weber barking out instructions as to what to do here. So Weber lines up, and Weber takes the snap. He looks. He's got single coverage, goes backside, and what a catch there. Number 17.
Pass to DeGravia is complete.
DeGravia.
DeGravia
19.
again.
Trudeau with the tackle.
Jaden Trudeau on the coverage and the
down.
tackle, but
Warriors.
DeGravio climbing the ladder to make that catch, and nice pickup, brings up a first down.
That was to number 12, Andrew DeGravio.
From the
okay.
33-yard line. Oh,
33 yards. Warriors continue their march, 1st and 10.
Here comes Weber. He takes it. He's got Peppers lined up to his right. Peppers takes it to the left. And again, there's no room whatsoever on that side
Pepper with the carry. He's hit immediately
of the defensive
by
line.
James
There's a
Barlow
flag there.
And Karkidi, we do have a flag
Carter,
on the play.
Karkidi,
2
and
flags,
Parlow
actually.
in there. We'll see what the flags are. There's 2 flags on the play. One is on the far side of the field. We have a rough play against the Sabercats, a face mask penalty. So that'll be
So we
a
have rough play and a
15-yard
face
penalty. And then we'll see what the other flag is.
Both against Sabercats.
Tough pill to take on a nice stop there. That would have brought up a down in distance, but they'll march it forward and be enough for the first down. Again on the 15-yard penalty.
So it looks like it's just the face mask call. And they're discussing it.
Looks like there's 2 calls on the play according to the booth here, but
So yeah, it's a rough play face mask against the Sabercats.
I'll just one.
And
So that brings
we got Drew Esposito got a hand in
And
on
off to
there,
Pepper right up the middle.
but that is enough for a gain of 5, I believe. So it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Karkidi in on the
looks like
tackle.
number 3, Evan Novello, in with the assist on the tackle.
Sets up second
So
and
brings
about
up
4 or
2nd and
5.
5. Like you said, 4:21 to go in the second quarter. 5-0, our hometown Sabercats leading the Waterloo Warriors.
Here come the Warriors. Weber lines up. He's got 2 receivers again to his right here, telling them what to do, barking out instructions to Moore. motions them in. They switch. Weber takes the snap. He looks to his left. He looks to his right. Nice coverage all around, and he throws it into double coverage in the back, but that's knocked down. Nice coverage
Incomplete.
all over the field by the Sabercats, led by Brandon Vecchio.
With the coverage.
Nice job by Vecchio. Might have been tough to get his toes in at the end there. He's at the back of the end
Looks like
zone, but a
number 8,
nice
Malachi
ball
Price
thrown
was the
by number
intended
9,
receiver.
Grayson Weber. So
That'll set up.
looks like Weber's in charge back there. He's holding
he
court,
seems
and
to know what he's doing.
He's taking charge and running a nice little offense there. So
Interesting call here. It's going to be 3rd down and 4, and they're going to go for it, it looks like. So Weber now. This is a big play here for the Sabercats.
a little consolation in the 3 points. Still being down 2, so they're electing to go for it and look for 6.
Weber, he looks. He's got 2 receivers lined up to his right. He takes it. He looks left on the quick post. He's got some room out there. What a move by Weber. But Weber's getting chased down. He makes the guy miss. And he's real close to the first down, but there is a flag on the play. There is a flag on the near side.
All the way down inside the
And they're calling it.
1, but we do have a flag on the play.
Is that an offside offense? Or?
I'm not sure. The official waved it off on this side, so there could be. We'll have to wait and see what the call is.
Picking up a lot of flags, but a great job for Weber to get away. Jaden Trudeau.
That's right. Sorry to interrupt you, but there is no flag. So
that's going to put the Warriors on
first
a
and goal.
First and goal for the Warriors. 3:21 to play in the second quarter.
Expect a big dose of pepper here.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up the middle and get a good push.
Well, it looks like they might sneak it even.
Yeah.
Weber tries to sneak it in, but I think he's short.
Weber's quarterback sneak is no good. He's
nice
short.
Stop by the interior of the
93.
Sabercats defense, Nick Carter. If you're going to sneak, Nick Carter's probably not the guy you want to go over top of.
He's a big hombre, and
Second
they
and
tried to
goal.
go over him, but
Number 1.
Carter is showing why he's one of the premier run stoppers in the game. And after Weber's been in shotgun formation,
That's a 3-minute warning.
nice adjustment by the defense to recognize that.
It looks like they're going to do it again, and Weber with another sneak. I don't think he got it
Weber
again. I don't think he was there. What a stop again
Weber
by
with
the
another
interior of the defensive
Tackled by
line.
Kennedy. First person on the spot looks like number 99.
Somebody coming up with the ball. Did we get the turn?
Grant Matheson with a great stop.
And he took the ball home as a souvenir. So.
Noah DeValentine actually came out with it. But again, it's going to be 3rd down and goal here. I think they actually lost half a yard. They're going to be on the 1.5, maybe 2 yard line. Outstanding job by this Sabercats defense.
Now they're out of that first and goal. They're
3rd and goal.
out of that quarterback sneak.
So Peppers lined up behind Weber. Peppers lines up to the right. He sneaks out. There's a quick slant inside, and what a play call.
Touchdown,
and the
Warriors.
touchdown is good for the Warriors.
Malachi Price
Malachi Price with a beautiful catch.
with a nice
Nice
little catch
throw,
over the middle.
nice catch by Weber.
6-5,
and the
point after
Warriors
pending.
jump out to a 6-5 lead, barring the extra point here with 2:29 to play.
Great play by the Warriors. It looked like the Sabercats had the number at the 1 yard line, but moved back to the 4 and was able to throw a nice pass.
We'll see if the extra point is good here. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. Nicely
Kick is
done
up and good.
by, I believe that was
7-5.
DeGrazio.
Warriors.
And that brings our touchdown sponsor. After each touchdown, we remind you that all these touchdowns are brought to you today by Mama Cass Cheesecakes. At Mama Cass Cheesecakes, we strive to bring you the very best cheesecake using only the freshest ingredients, specializing in New York-style baked cheesecakes. We also make keto, gluten-free, and lactose-free, so you never have to miss out on dessert. Dinners, parties, weddings, big or small, we'll cheesecake them all. Find them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Mama Cass Cheesecakes. So again, the Waterloo Warriors taking the lead in the game, 7-5. Will they elect to kick and see a return by Bambako and Trudeau? Or, yes, they're set up for the kick. So number 21 looking to do the kicking duties here.
Yeah, and Mama Cass Cheesecakes, I mean, She spoiled us again last week here, and again, can't recommend her enough for what she does, and terrific variety. I know we will be ordering some for a function we have coming up in a couple weeks, so she'll be hearing from us for sure. So, absolutely, if you're interested in any sort of cheesecakes, please reach out to her at Mama-Cast Cheesecakes.
And be sure to support all of our sponsors here at Saultsports.com, supporting our local football program here.
So the Warriors will be kicking off. Bumbaco, and is that Carter, I believe, back to
I believe so, yeah.
receive for the Cats.
Need some more personnel out there. 33 jumping in.
Roman Marinelli, I believe it was, that made the extra point. We apologize. And Marinelli's on to kick it off here. We'll see what the Warriors decide to do. And there's the kick, and they kick it to Bumbaco.
That's Trudeau back there.
That's Trudeau, sorry. Trudeau takes it. Jaden Trudeau makes some guys miss again, and there he goes. And again, we've talked about it all year.
Could get 2. Gets chased down, but he's still on his feet.
And he's finally pushed out of bounds at the Warriors' 52-yard line.
Takes it all the way to the 50-yard line.
Again, we've seen it all season long, right? Anytime you kick deep to these guys, they have some threats back there. And again, nice job.
Looks like it was closing in on him, but he managed to break out and get to the right side and almost turn the corner and make it a big one. But out to midfield anyway, the 50 of the Waterloo Warriors is where it's going to be spotted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
2:13 to play. Tucker lines up. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 3 to his left. Provenzano, lined up to his right beside him. Warriors come out in a 4-3 defense. Bumbaco on the motion, but Provenzano takes it up the middle, and what a stop inside by the Warriors, led by
off to Provenzano.
I believe that's number 99, Oscar Wise.
A little sloppy with the exchange there. He's a little slow going. Started maybe a little confusion, but Provenzano with a gain of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7.
See, that's why that's what makes Provenzano so good. From up here, that almost looked like a no-gain play, but he always falls forward, keeps his feet moving, able to pick up 3 yards. So 2nd down and 7. Tucker, 4 receivers to his right. He looks, he steps back, and it's knocked down at the line, but there is going to be a roughing the passer, I believe, against the Warriors, as Tucker took a shot low and late.
Number 48 on the hit, Wesley McFarland coming in late and earning the penalty there. Tucker up on his feet, which is a good sign, but he took a big lick, and pass was tipped up in the air.
And you know what? To McFarland's defense there, he was kind of going down, and it was that was an effort play, right? And it was definitely a late hit, but it was an effort play there. I don't think it was malicious or he intended to do anything dirty. I think the refs absolutely made the correct call, but again, not a malicious play. It didn't look like from up here.
No.
So the Sabercats will take over 1st and 10. That is a huge penalty, though, with 1:55 to play from the 32-yard line of the Warriors. Tucker has the ball. He's got 4 receivers lined up to his left. He's got single coverage. I believe that's Trudeau to his right. He takes it. He hands it off to Provenzano up the middle, and he's swallowed up. What a tackle by number 45, I believe that is.
48.
Or sorry, 48.
Wesley McFarland.
Again.
We just spoke of him earlier.
Yeah.
Another big hit. High tackle, but
he's a big boy, and he's having a game out there for this Warriors team. Just look at the size of the D line on this Warriors team.
Some big boys. I'm sure the all-you-can-eat buffet is not happy to see them walking in the door. But 1:51 to play. Cat's got to watch the clock here.
2nd down and 9. 4 receivers line up to Tucker's right or left. Sorry. Tucker looks to his left. He has Bumbaco, and Bumbaco comes back and makes the catch. What a catch there by Bumbaco.
27 with absolute blanket coverage on the play. Owen Van Veen all over Bumbaco. Bumbaco somehow is able to haul it in and make the completion at the 4-yard line. So here we go. Cats looking to march, and again, big momentum turner there with that wonderful catch.
That's
the poise to haul that in with a man draped all over you is impressive.
That's the same play they ran earlier where that they weren't able to connect on. So nice job there by the Sabercats. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 4 with 1:30 and counting.
And here's the
to
big
go.
package.
Here's that big package that we've talked about. There's the snap. It's taken by Provenzano. There is a flag on the play, and Provenzano is in for the touchdown. But we'll see what the flag is, though.
Might be an offside. Cats might be coming back, but we'll see what the referees call.
The officials are talking. We'll see what the call is.
Looks like a little stutter.
And there is no flag again. This is.
I'm confused by that, picking up the flag. That's the second time Waterloo's been at the mercy of that.
Either way, that is a touchdown. Nice play and great run by Provenzano. That's a huge play for the Sabercats late in the second quarter. So Koski is going to come on to attempt the extra point.
Reestablish a 5-point lead if he's successful on this one. Dakin and Gauthier to hold.
There's the snap. The kick is good. And the Sabercats jump out to a 12-7 lead with 1:17 to play.
Snap is good. Good hold. Up and through.
You know, in a game that we've seen a defensive battle here, what an answer by this Sabercats team. I mean, that is huge for them.
And we had our fingers crossed that number 8 would settle in, and obviously with that completion to Bambaco, finally threw it to where the ball could be caught. Bambaco makes a circus catch, and obviously great momentum heading into the end of the first half here. 1:17 to play, but of course that's plenty of time for these Waterloo Warriors to stir up a little something special here at the end of the first half here. So it looks like they're going to be kicking off. We got 2 backs deep for the Warriors. Looks like number 8, Malachi Price, as well as the number 81. And again, we're fumbling to try and find these.
Owen Gates.
Thank you. Owen.
Yeah.
81, Isaac Newman.
81 is with the new numbers.
The new
it's
numbers.
Gates. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
So Gates back to receive along with Price. Sabercats, though, not known to typically kick it deep. And that's one of the rare times they do, right? That's the announcer's jinx as it's taken by Gates. And Gates to the left side. And Gates stays on his feet. He gets up to the 39-yard line. Nice tackle by the Sabercats, number 54, Kieran Derboka.
Owen gets the nice little return.
So with 1:11 to play in the second quarter, the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 from their own 40-yard line.
I guess the decision was to kick deep and give them a long field to, with just over a minute left to march down the field.
You know, I like this Sabercats team. The one thing they have is some outstanding tacklers, right? Like, they have some great tacklers. I like the kick deep, you know, in plays like that, especially by this Cats team. When you know that you have guys who can tackle, it makes your special teams so much easier. And that decision right there, I mean, if they would have kicked it short, they might have got the ball around the 45. So you saved yourself 10 yards. And 10 yards is huge with only 1:11 to go, right? So I like that decision by the Cats. As Weber has it now. Weber, 3 receivers lined up to his left, 1 to his right. Weber takes the snap. He looks to his left. And nice close on the play by Nick Vecchio.
Number 21.
And that's an incomplete pass.
Pass intended for DeGravio, number 12. And that's a ball that DeGravio has to catch. He had a step on Vecchio, dropped off, give him the underpass route and give him the few yards. But again, Vecchio, nice to adjust and make a close on that and force the drop ball.
It's a tough catch, especially when you have Vecchio coming in on you. But again, you're right. One you need to make in these big games. 1:06 to play, 2nd down and 10. You do not want to give the Sabercats the ball back with all this momentum. With still a minute to play, you'd think. So big play here. 3 receivers to the left. Weber looks to his left, and he goes deep, and that's going to be no flag. You could have made an argument there. About a little pass interference.
Yeah. Dakin and Gauthier, number 4, back as a free safety. He's looking over his shoulder, and he wish he had.
What a throw that was by Weber.
And again, a nice job for the Sabercats to give him the under and not to allow anything deep and over. And obviously Weber going long for that kind of a Hail Mary on second down, bringing up third here. So they look like they'll punt.
Great coverage on the play. The reason I was saying about it looked like the receiver kind of was bumping into the corner, or the safety there. And there's another nice kick, but again, kicking to Bumbacco, not a wise decision. As Bumbacco takes it to the right side. Oh, no, and that's a flag. Yeah, I can't do that. That's the old ear hole hit that we used to be able to do when we played. That's a penalty all day long. We do have flags on the play. So Kieran Derboka.
And again, adrenaline coming, and you see the blind man walking. And
I'll tell you what, the Sault Sabercats coach, Matt Primo, and Noah Russian, back when they used to play for the Sault Steelers, and they were teammates of mine. They were legendary for those blocks. They would light people up all over the football field, and it was legal, right? It was clean. There was nothing wrong with it. It was they certainly weren't dirty about it. But now, for the safety of the players, they have made that a penalty where you can't hit people as a blindside block like that, right? Or they call it an ear hole block. So good call by the official, absolutely, on that play, as you can see that developing. So.
And again, that's a play with 2 where you poke the bear, and now Waterloo's going to have a little fire in their belly to retribution for that one.
Yeah.
But they're celebrating that one, but it's a 15-yard penalty, and it's going to hurt the Sabercats. But
and Derboka is not a dirty player by any means. He's a good kid. Maybe he didn't know the rule at the time or something, but yeah. So.
Block. On the return.
He could be just licking his chops, seeing a guy coming through, and his job is to make a block.
Back when we played, that was what we looked for, right? That was what you looked for, was that. So yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So here come the Sabercats now, 1st and 10 from their own 50-yard line. Still lots of time, and Tucker takes it. Tucker, he looks. And Tucker is eaten up in the backfield, led by big number 99, Oscar Wise, and number 48. Number 48 was back there, Wes McFarland again. Man, the Sabercats are having their hands full with Wise and with McFarland early on.
That's big defensive line rush, and Tucker got the snap, and he looked quickly and saw everything closing in around him. His receivers weren't even out into their routes before things turned for the worse for Tucker. But here goes number 2.
Tucker takes the ball, 4 receivers to his left. He looks left. Now he goes right. And he hits McPherson right in his hands, and it's dropped. He didn't have a lot of room to go anywhere, but that'll be an incomplete pass. And it'll be 3rd down and
with the coverage, that'll 18. Set up 3rd and long.
His dad has some thoughts on that one, I'm sure.
Hit him in the hands, worst place receiver to get it. So,
you know what? There was one of those plays too, though, where the coverage was real nice on that. You heard the footsteps coming too. That would affect it. So, either way, 3rd down and 18. Sorry, the Warriors will have another opportunity with Malachi Price back to receive this punt. Bumbacco
to punt.
Who has an absolute bomb on him.
Yes, looks like. Back for
Fanned on his last one. I don't expect to see that happen again. Yeah, and that's a little better. Yeah, and what a catch that was, actually.
Oh.
And he's brought out of bounds, and that's a huge special teams play by the Sabercats.
Beautiful initial stick by Barlow. 41 Ethan Carter-Keedy to finish it off.
And Malachi Price somehow went down on that play, and that's okay. Nice to see him get up. You don't want to see him go down. So with 18.6 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter, the Sabercats are going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
On that punt, a beautiful over the shoulder.
Sorry, the Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Sorry.
Oh, beautiful over the shoulder Willie Mays reception.
Yeah, that was a heck of a catch.
Turn that into return, but
Lucky he caught that too.
that could have been a mad scramble for it. But 18.6 to go. Still a lot of time on the clock in the first half. 12-7, your Sabercats leading the Waterloo Warriors, with the Waterloo Warriors first and 10 from their 25.
I almost half expect the Warriors just to run the ball here a couple times,
First and
but
10
we'll see
Warriors
what they
from
decide
their
to do.
25-yard line, 18 seconds.
I got a big
left
arm
in
on
the
Weber,
half.
so let's see if he puts it up in the air or just runs out the clock and limps in with a 12-7 deficit.
Weber takes it. He looks left. Weber with a short pass, and it's completed. It'll be close to a first. I think he's got a first down. He does. So it'll be
move the
first and
sticks.
10,
Tackle.
and that'll be a timeout called by the Warriors.
Good time to pull your time out here.
Looks like number 27 for the Warriors.
All right, so this Sault Sabercats Sault Sports TV stream brought to you by Pockets Confectionery. Go visit Pockets Confectionery, located at 383 Cora Road in Sault Ste Marie, Ontario. Pockets Confectionery offers products for everyday needs, including access to an ATM, propane exchange, ice, snacks, lottery, and much, much more. Store hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors to Sault Sports. I mean, it's not cheap to bring these games to everybody, and Jay Houselander does a terrific job bringing all of these games. It's, the setup here is top notch, and he has the best equipment, and he does a great job for us. So, him and Shaw Houselander do a terrific job. But again, none of this is cheap to bring to the viewers. So, if you're interested in sponsoring, please contact Jay Houselander. We do have a high school season coming up of pretty much, again, carrying basketball, carrying, any sport you could think of, it seems, at times. So, again, please reach out to Jay. And here come the Warriors. Weber has it, or Weber's going to take it. 3 receivers lined up to his right. Weber has it. He looks to his left. Weber looks again. Great coverage all over the place. And he throws it. And what a catch there with, a couple extra seconds clicked off.
Weber on the run.
Beautiful catch. Nice job of Weber to roll out and find his man.
DeGrazio with another catch, or DeGravio, with another catch.
Grant Matheson looking for a hold on the defensive side.
I saw that.
I
saw that too.
Yeah, but a nice completion. 9.9 seconds. So they'll have to run a hurry up, make a chance for a couple more plays. First down from the 55, right at half.
This might be the last. A little surprised they didn't call another timeout there. This will be the last play. And Weber looks, and Weber just fires it downfield into triple coverage. And it's almost
Weber
picked off by
downfield for
Goche.
DeGravia.
But that's the last play of the
Falls in
first
and out of
half.
people's hands
The Sault
and lands
Sabercats
incomplete.
have a
Ladies
couple
and gentlemen,
players
that's the
down
half.
here right before the half.
Great half of
But
football.
after one half of play,
Your
the
Sabercats lead
Sabercats
12-7.
have a
We're
12-7
gonna pause
lead.
now for about
I'm Tony
12
Boniferro,
minutes.
joined alongside Scott McPherson,
Come on
Jay
down
and
to
Shaw
concessions.
Houselander in studio,
Cold
and
drinks and
Chantal
snacks.
Bouchard on
Pizza.
camera. We'll be back in 10 minutes' time with second half action here from Superior Heights Field in Sault Ste. Marie. Welcome back to second half action here from Superior Heights Field in Sault Ste Marie. I'm Tony Bonifero, joined alongside Scott McPherson as usual. Jay and Shaw Houselander in studio, and Chantel Bouchard on the camera. And there's a nice kick to the right side, and it's going to be taken by Trudeau. Jaden Trudeau, the ever dangerous returner and receiver. And again, he drops the ball, and it is, the Warriors are saying they have it. And the Waterloo Warriors recover the fumble by Trudeau early on.
Recovered by the Warriors, first and 10
what a play that is, and a turn of events early on in the second half. The Warriors are going to take over, first down and 10 from the Sabercats, 49-yard line.
Tough break after a great return. Brings it out to midfield. Waterloo takes over from the 49, so pretty good field position considering they just did the kickoff.
First and 10
tough break
Waterloo.
for Trudeau.
Grayson Weber will line up in the shotgun with Peppers behind him. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Weber looks, he takes the snap, he hands to Peppers to the right side, and Peppers able to get fall forward there for a gain of 4 yards, so it'll be second down and 6.
Number 2, Brandon.
Nice job
Becchio.
of the gang tackling there. Brandon Becchio on the stop. 41, Ethan Carkidi helping out.
With the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Max Milovic is on a knee here for
Ladies
the Warriors.
At
halftime, I ran into a Waterloo Warrior parent, and he was looking for Matty Tucker's dad, Matty Tucker Sr., actually. And we don't see Matty Tucker Sr. here. So, Matty, if you're listening, Devin Hasty wanted to give a shout-out to you, an old friend of yours, I guess, from back in the day. His brother is in town, and the Hasty family is here. So, wanted to give a shout-out to Matty Tucker Sr., who is a Sault Ste. Marie legend in his own right, and outstanding guy, and had an outstanding football career here for a number of years. So
second and 6 for the Warriors.
Here comes Weber now with it. Weber with 3 receivers lined up to his left. Weber takes it, he looks to his right, and a nice little quick out. What a throw, and just through the hands there of Price. That's a one Price would want back, you think, as that was a nice route, nice throw, just unable to complete the catch.
That's some hot hands, though, because that ball had some speed on it. Nice job by Weber to get him there, and obviously Price would like that one back. So bringing up third down, they're out in a punt formation.
Been real impressed with the play of Grayson Weber here early on. Scott, I mean, we've seen him for a half of football, but he's a big boy. He delivers a beautiful ball. He's mobile in the backfield, and we've seen him, get out of some trouble using his legs. So, Grayson Weber, a real treat to watch, and an outstanding athlete here for the Warriors.
And we've seen some nice quarterback play in the last couple of games last week with the Windsor team, or the Essex team. And again here tonight, and of course Matty Tucker doing his thing. Warriors
on to kick. Another directional kick out of bounds. They're keeping away from Trudeau, and what a kick that was.
So no return.
Out. I believe that's on the 9-yard line. Was that Marinelli yet again?
Marinelli again, yeah.
I believe that was Marinelli. Roman Marinelli has, made some punts today that have really flopped in the field position battle here. Had a terrific game so far. So with 10:42 to play, the Sabercats up 12-7 are going to take over first down and 10 from inside their own 10-yard line. I believe it's the 9.
We wouldn't call that a pretty kick, but an effective nonetheless, going out of bounds at the 9 and forcing the Sabercats to come a long way to score.
The officials blow it in. Tucker has 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He's got Provenzano lined up behind him. Carter motions to his left, takes the snap, and there's a run up the middle, and Provenzano falls forward for a gain of 2 or 3 yards. He's brought down by number 98, Devin Frey.
Devin Frey with the tackle.
So that'll be a gain of, we'll call it 3 yards, second down and 7. Now looks again, like we were talking about, yards, not to look ahead here, but is this a situation where the Sabercats considered giving up a safety, right, if they don't get the first here? Tucker takes it. He looks to his left, and Tucker with a beautiful ball to Bombacco. And that's going to be a gain of 4 yards. They are going to be short. It'll be 3rd down and 2, I believe.
Owen Gates, 81 on the stop, able to get a hold of Mbako and toss him to the ground before preventing any big
that is enough
advance.
for a 1st down. Sorry, so nice play there by the Sabercats. And that was a throw that you like to see if you're the Sabercats, as Matty Tucker delivered that one on a dime.
And again, Mbako just doing enough to get ahead for the 1st down, but a nice tackle by Gates. But again, 1st and 10 from the 19.
3 receivers to the right. Tucker hands it off to Provenzano up the middle, and Provenzano finds a hole, and he's finally taken down after a gain of 17 yards. Tackle by number 48.
And hit that hole hard. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon there. He was able to make some nice mileage, and hole opened up, and he was Provenzano able to make 17.
Wes McFarland on the stop.
And again, it was only a matter of time before Provenzano got unhinged here. He's a great back, great power runner, but once he gets the feet moving, he's able to be very explosive, and he exploited that Waterloo second there.
Tucker takes it. 3 receivers to his left. Provenzano motions to the left. There's Mbako on the jet sweep motion. And Tucker looks deep, and he's got Carter, and it's just out of the reach of Carter. And Nate Carter makes it almost to the end zone. There was no one near him. Great play call again by the Sabercats.
A nice job by number 8 to float up on a pillow there, and all Carter had to do is run under it. Got a little excited and started licking his chops, and just beyond his outstretched hands. But again, a nice throw, and nice to see Tucker settling in a little bit early here in the second half of play.
2nd down and 10 for the Cats.
8:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Your Sabercats are up 12-7 on the Waterloo Warriors.
They're lined up, 4 receivers to the left, Provenzano to the right, and there's a double move, and they got Trudeau, and Trudeau just out of the reach. Trudeau kind of stopped running a little bit there, but it would have been a tough catch otherwise. I like that throw by Tucker, though, and the reason being is they did have, the Warriors did have their safety, number 81, Owen Gates, was cheating over, and Tucker threw that where only Trudeau could catch it. So I really like that throw there, and you're right, Tucker kind of settling in here nicely in the 3rd quarter. It is 3rd down and 10.
A nice job on number 23, Nicholas Morgado, not to take a penalty on a late hit there as Trudeau was going out of bounds.
Gates and Price back to return the kick here by Mbako.
Gates and Price back, Mbako to kick.
Mbako with a beautiful punt on his last one. Nice snap there. Mbako takes it, and Mbako with another beautiful kick. And it goes over the head of Gates. Gates picks it up. There's going to be a no yards penalty, and Gates takes it, and Gates makes some guys miss. Again, he goes up the field, and what a tackle there by Carter.
Gets turned something.
Oh, and Carter's going to take an extra penalty there. Let's hope
on the play. 3.
Let's hope Carter doesn't get ejected there. I'm not sure what happened, but Nick Carter really went after Gates after that stop.
Around. Runs back a good 35 yards.
Well, let's hope it's only one OC, because if that's 2 OCs, he's gone from the game, I believe. We'll see what the call is.
Did he have an OC early in the first?
No, but if they call you can call 2 OCs on the same play, I guess, technically, right, if he didn't stop. We'll see what the call is.
We'd hate to lose the Cats. I'd hate to lose the 93, big stopper on the defense, and obviously motion got a little best of him there, but
I was about to say that the Sabercats have really kept their emotions in check here so far this game. Played really well within themselves. That's the first time we've really seen that happen here today, and from a player who is normally pretty composed out there on the field. So that is a rough play against the Sabercats.
So that's rough play.
So that'll be a
Sabercats.
15-yard penalty.
Obviously flag for no yards on the play, but that will not come into effect, and the 15-yard penalty will march the Warriors into the Sabercats zone into about the 44-yard line. So
they're going over to discuss this with Coach Primo. I think they're going over to let him know that's one, and if he gets one more, he will be ejected from the
So now
game.
back to Sabercats up about 15 yards. It'll be first and 10.
And am I
Waterloo
correct
from
in saying that if he gets a second today, is it just for this game or is he suspended for the next game as well?
It's a good question. I believe he is suspended for the next game as well, which would be a massive loss. There's no question. And he is not out there right now for the Sabercats. I mean, it's pretty nice when you take out a guy like Carter and you end up putting in a guy like Matheson, right? It's a you know,
well,
you're not going to replace Nick Carter, but when you have a guy like Matheson going in there, it's nice.
And nice luxury with some of the depth on defensive line there. So again, yes, Grant Matheson able on the defense.
Oh, a little bit of miscommunication, but it still works out for the Warriors as Weber. He gets up to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4, second down and 6.
33,
Ethan Arruda with a big stop there, helping out by Drew Esposito, 56.
And 2OC is
still good for about
suspended for the next game, according to Jay Houselander, who's in studio.
Very good. And again, a broken play there. He looked left, and it was to go right, and his running back was on the other side of him, but they managed to scramble and get 4 yards on the carry to the 40, bringing up second and 6 with 7:15 to go in the third quarter.
Weber lines up. He's got 3 receivers lined up to his right, 1 to his left. Price, Trecarton is on Price. Peppers lines up to his right, and Peppers tries to go up the middle. He finds a lane somehow, and there is a flag. We'll see what the flag is. Peppers goes all the way down.
Goes all the way downfield.
We're going to see what the call is here.
With the tackle,
Number 2, Brandon Vecchio on the tackle, but again, it'll see, depend on what the stripes have to say. And
they're calling it looks like against the Warriors.
Looks like a hold away from the play as the ball was an interior handoff, and flag is thrown out here towards the flats on the 40.
It's a rough play against the Sabercats and a rough play against the Warriors. So a flag each way.
Be offsetting.
So there's a flag each way.
And they're calling.
Rough play on both sides.
Wouldn't that mean you replay the down, not the result of the play?
They're moving the spot.
Yeah.
To,
okay.
So
either way, I guess the play. I guess the penalties negate each other.
10 Warriors.
So it'll be first down and 10 Warriors.
Looks like the
from the 18-yard line. Looks like. So again, inside the red zone, Warriors marching. Cats looking to stem the tide here and hold off this offensive drive by the Waterloo team.
Weber lines up, 3 receivers to his left. Peppers lined up to his left as well. He takes the snap. He looks left. And Weber needs to tuck that ball away. Somehow he escapes, and he stays on his feet. He tries to throw it away, and the ball's loose, and it's recovered by the Sabercats. Number 58, Owen Trecarton. What a play by the Sabercats defense.
Nice takedown by Ashton
Sachin with the strip.
Novello in on the play.
First down, Sabercats.
What a turn of events to turn the tide in Sabercats' fortune. Weber trying to make something out of nothing, under duress and being chased out of the pocket. Scrambled, was able to get loose a couple times, but gang tackling by the Sabercats resulted in a strip ball. And who was it that returned? Trecarton recovering that?
Yeah, Owen Trecarton with the recovery. But what pursuit by the defensive line there of the Cats, led by Sachin. That's a terrific job. And, there was nothing Weber could do there. As now Tucker takes the ball, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. He looks to his right. Nice quick throw to Trudeau. Nice block outside by Bombacco. Trudeau falls forward for the first down.
Pass to Jaden Trudeau.
Nick Nolan on the stop for the Warriors.
12,
That's a 13-yard gain and a first down. Sabercats. Again, I like the play call. Waterloo's a little bit worried of the speed here of the Cats, it looks like, and they're playing off coverage. And just a quick little hitch to Trudeau. Nice block by Bombacco, able to pick up an easy 13 yards. Tucker takes it, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. He hands it off to Provenzano. And Provenzano has lots of room. And Provenzano makes a guy miss. The ball, again, the ball's kind of hanging out there. The ball's loose again.
Provenzano goes for a boat.
And Provenzano
downfield
with a fumble, and they're talking about it. The officials go in to see who has it. It looks like the Warriors have the
20
ball,
yards downfield.
but we'll see what the call is by the officials.
Miscommunication.
They're talking on the field, both teams pointing in either
Both teams
direction.
pointing each way.
We'll see what the call is.
Each team wants it. The referee will decide.
The officials are talking.
And Provenzano trying to make a few more out of a great gain, and hopefully doesn't cost him.
We'll see what the call is here. And they're going to call Warriors
So they rule
football.
fumble.
A fumble
We're not sure
again
who
by
recovered it,
by
but it is Waterloo's
Provenzano,
first
and
down.
that'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Man, Ronan Provenzano, that's something we haven't seen too much of this year. Usually he has two hands on that football, but he's running with the ball out. You could see him kind of exposing it. You know, not something you see too often from him, and the Warriors are absolutely taking advantage of it. That's a big turnover while the Sabercats were marching. So it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors from their own 48-yard line.
Lots of seesaw action here, and a few turnovers. And
what a great football game, though. Back and forth defensive battle. Weber is going to take the snap. 3 receivers to his right. Sabercats show blitz, and they do. And Peppers still able to pick up 6 or 7 yards.
But takes Matheson for a little ride.
number 12, Ethan Scott on the tackle.
Number 12, Ethan Scott.
Grant Mathewson coming in from behind to assist on the tackle and pick up
Good for
about
about
4
4
on the play,
yards, so that'll make it
bringing up second and 6 with 4:56 to go in the third quarter.
4:54 remaining in the third quarter.
Nick Carter back in the game here for the Sabercats in the middle of that defense. Weber lines up. Peppers motions to his right. And there's another handoff to Pep. Oh, fake. What a play that was. Sorry, confused us up here even. And what a play there. DeGravio with that little hook route we talked about early on where they've had a ton of success on the play action there.
Great misdirection.
Yeah, nice little wrinkle that they added.
Yeah, made us bite up here and enough for the first down. 13 yards on the
We do have an injury timeout.
If Peppers would have got that ball, though, even he had a lane to the left side as well. So nice play call there. And there is an injury here to the
looks like 25
Waterloo
on the
Warriors.
Warriors.
Hopefully it's nothing serious as he's just down on one knee right now.
25. We don't have a 25, but originally that was Jack Sullivan. But again, the Warriors wearing the Cora yellow and gold, so it's hard to make sense of these numbers. We got a late update, so we apologize for any confusion, but looks like first down from the 48-yard line of the Sabercats.
4:18 to play here in the third quarter. The Warriors moving the football on the Sabercats 48-yard line.
Cats showing blitz last play. Let's see what they come with their 3 down linemen. Weber back, shotgun.
Weber takes the snap, hands to Peppers. Peppers with another run up the middle.
Peppers
the Warriors have found something up the middle here. Again, the Sabercats running that 3-man line.
Ethan Carchidi.
And they're just double teaming Carter on almost every play and running upfield. But Peppers is slow to get up here. That would be a massive loss for the Warriors. That was a big gain there, 9 yards. It'll be second down and 1.
And Peppers been getting his number called quite often today and having a nice job quietly just marching up the yards and doing his thing. So
just take a second here to thank our sponsor again.
And again, we're thanking Pockets Confectionery. Go visit Pockets Confectionery located at 383 Cora Road in Sault Ste Marie, Ontario. Pockets Confectionery offers products for your everyday needs, including access to an ATM, propane exchange, ice, snacks, lottery, and much, much more. Store hours are 8 to 8 Monday to Friday and 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So nice to see Peppers up on his feet again, returning to the sideline. He'll take a spell, and I'm sure he'll be back and have his number called again. Again, a little seesaw back and forth here in the second half. No points on the board yet, but Waterloo trying to march the ball and doing a nice job so far. Cats have to answer with their own defense here.
Weber.
Back to a 4-man defensive line, so see what they're preventing the middle.
Good adjustment there by the Cats. And there's another handoff up the middle, and the Cats able to swallow that one up, but he does fall forward for the first
Handoff
down.
up the middle.
That's a gain of 3, so that'll be a first and 10 for the Warriors.
Among all that.
Number 26, I believe,
Emmett
on the carry there. Number 26, I don't think we have a number 26.
He gets a couple of yards.
So
A couple of yards, enough for the first down, though, so they move the sticks, and it brings up 1st and 10 from the 35 of the Sabercats. So bend not break is the motto here, hoping the defense can mount a stand here and get a turnover here.
So it'll be Weber now. 3 receivers to his left.
First and 10
Motions
from the
over to his
35-yard
left,
line.
does the tight end or the H-back. Running back motions to his left, and they hand it to the right, and he runs hard again up the
Hand
middle.
off to Gamble. He gets some good hard yards.
It looks
Gamble
like
on the carry.
they're
They
calling
41
Gamble.
Cartesian on the tackle.
I don't even think we have a Gamble on our roster here, but
Regardless, it's a gain of about 5 on the play, bringing it to the 30-yard line, bringing up 2nd and 5 for the Warriors. Emmett Gamble, number 25 with that carry. Another ad on our program, so we'll bring that to you, and the changes as they come to us. 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line.
Gamble on the call-up list, so you wonder if he's an underage player out here, and if he is, that's an impressive impressive thing for a young kid to be out here. Oh, and that's going to be a flag against the Warriors. As
nice break for the Sabercats as number 80 went into motion far early than he was to start.
Isaac Fish was offside, so that's a huge 5 yards, right? 2nd down and 5. Now you're backing it up. 2nd down and 10. When offense has been tough to come by here today.
Warriors, that'll back them up 5.
That 5 yards is a big play here on this 2nd down.
Absolutely. So Cats looking for one more stop, hoping to force either a long field goal or a punt situation, but Weber will see if he can answer that.
Sabercats go back to the 3-man line on 2nd and long. Extra DBs out there. And he takes the snap and he throws it. He's got a man. Oh, and it's just off the hands. Nice throw, just off the hands of Owen Gates.
Vecchio on the coverage.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 now. We'll see what the Warriors decide to do. It looks like they are going to punt with 1:26 to play.
And I think that's smart money being a 5-point game. You know what? That's a long field goal. The wind isn't swirling. Flag's kind of dead right now, but nonetheless a big kick from that distance, 35 yards.
And the way Marinelli has been punting today, I mean, if he gets a nice boot here and gets that nice bounce again, he has a real shot to pin them pretty deep if, it's almost like the 1 point isn't even worth it right now. That's a low snap, and it's taken by Marinelli. He tries to make a miss, and he's tackled in the Warriors' territory.
Dakin and Goche with the tackle, number 90 on the help, Noah DeValentin.
That is a huge special teams play there by the Sabercats.
A bad snap by the Warriors center prevents the punt from getting off. DeValentin and the Goche snuffing it out and turning over on downs on the 54-yard line of the Waterloo Warriors. So a big momentum swing there, and 60-yard difference in one snap.
I know it's early, but that change in field position, you want to talk about a turning point, a Sports Center turning point, or Sault Sports turning point, that could be it. Oh, that was close to offside, but Tucker takes it, and Tucker just dumps it off to Carter, and Carter wisely just goes out of bounds after a gain of 4. Nifty little play there by Tucker. Nice play.
Nice pickup by Carter and able to turn up the corner. Nice job by Trudeau or Bumbaco out there not to get a push on the block in the back. So picked up a 4-yard gain there, 2nd and 6.
To your point, though, I mean, these wide receivers, they have a lot of flash. They like to let you know what they're doing out there. But one thing that they all do extremely well is they block, or they try to block, right? And that's something you like to see, obviously, if you're a coach. As Tucker takes it, Tucker looks, and Tucker with another short pass to the right side to Trudeau. There's a flag on the play. That might be an offensive pass interference call. I don't know if they're going to call a
Complete pass,
block
but we do have a
prior
flag
to the
down
ball
around the, 34.
being caught, which you can't do.
Jimmy Fitzpatrick throwing the flag there. We'll wait and see what the call is. Nice catch and run by Trudeau, and a legal man downfield according to the boys in the booth. So we'll see if that is indeed the call. And
No, they're calling rough play, head contact against the Sabercats. Rough play against the Sabercats, head contact.
So,
I'm not
with the
sure
flag, it's
what
rough play,
number
head contact
who that
against
was on.
The Sabercats.
But either way, the question is, was that before or after the first down now? We'll see what the call is.
So
either way, it'll be not a first down, I believe, for the Cats. I think that penalty happened before the first down.
Did he have enough for the first down? Not even seeing the spot there. It looks behind the 45.
So they're going to push him back. So it looks like we're going to replay second down from the spot of the foul. So it won't be second down and...
Did we get a number on the flag?
No, I didn't see the number, unfortunately. So
I didn't see the violation, so.
That'll bring them back a few yards, and it'll be second and long with 33.4 seconds to play.
So that'll back them up.
Moving it backwards to their 45-yard line. So Sabercats moving in the wrong direction, hopefully turning this around.
Second down,
so it'll be second down and 21. The thing is, if you're going to, it's a dangerous game to play here. The Warriors, they're starting to bail guys now, but again, you still have single coverage. It looks like, on some of these players here. But Provinciano just decides to take it to the left side. I like that call. I don't mind that call at all by the coaching staff.
He gets caught behind the line.
Nice fire up by
Great
23.
tackle.
Beautiful tackle by Morgado, it looks like.
Very long.
And that'll bring up third down. So third down and 25 after a loss of 4. So you'll see Bambako and the crew coming out to do the punting.
Nick Morgado with a big play there again. This running game of the Cats hasn't been the same since Dante Scaglione went out for the Sabercats, and Skaggs was just a heck of a blocker for this team, and all you had to do was follow him, and you'd almost be guaranteed yards. But ever since he went down a couple weeks ago, the run game definitely has not been the same. As Bambako is back to and there's a bad snap again, but Bambako able to pick it up. And it's a short kick, but it gets a nice bounce. And I'm not sure why that was blown dead. We'll have to see what the...
For some reason, it's blown dead.
We'll see what the call is here.
So a bad snap, mediocre kick with a nice bounce, but
that could have been a no.
And there has been no yards for sure. Yeah.
But are they calling it? They might have blown it dead because it was a short kick, not knowing where the bounce went. I'm not sure. We'll see what the officials decide. Either way, that's just the end of the quarter, and it looks like the Warriors will take over first down and 10 from the 40-yard line.
They'll switch ends.
That's an unfortunate break, I would think, if you were the Warriors, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We like to
that makes a couple times where they've
who've given their heart and soul to Sioux minor football.
Difficult calls to make, and
the senior Sabercats.
They've gone against the Warriors.
In numerical order, these are graduating players this year, and this will be their last home game no matter what.
Phil Bambako announcing their Sabercats.
Number 1, Daniel Bambako. Number 2, Brandon
as they're playing in the senior players on the Sabercats playing their last game.
Number 19,
so all our graduating players, congratulations for your effort and for your dedication to the program.
Number 28,
all the best to as many of you going on to
number 50,
futures at St. Clair College and other parts of the country playing in programs.
69, Marcus Graham.
So the Warriors will take over.
And number 98, Dante Scaglione.
So the Warriors will take over first and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Weber hands it off, and it's taken to the left side by number 24. Nice run there by Thompson Turner. Turner picks up about 5 yards. We'll call it second down and 5.
So once again, we'd like to honor those players. We thank you for everything you've done throughout your football career
with
here, and also in high school football in Sault Ste Marie.
As the clock continues to run.
Big and bright things headed for everybody as they move on. Thank you very much.
So the Waterloo Jr Warriors.
Second and 5.
I'm not sure what the holdup was there. A good job by the official. Is he saw Novello, I think, hunched over there and wasn't sure if he was hurt or what, so he was just checking on him. Found out he's okay, and here we go. 2 receivers lined up to the left, to the short side of the field. Weber takes it. That little out route again to the outside, and that's caught beautifully. Great hands again displayed by DeGravio as he picks up the first down.
For a first down, Landon Jacartin bringing DeGravio down.
Yeah, that's
catch to the 51.
Goche.
Good enough for a first down.
Goche arguing with the official, or asking the official if it was a first down, but it clearly was. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors with 10:30 to play. They've had some success with that out route on the outside. And, look for a double move down the road there, right? They could run that out and up now, and, hope they might try and get Trecartin to bite on that inside move, right? So we'll see what they decide to do as Weber now takes it. 2 receivers again to the short side. It's a handoff up the middle, and what a good hard run yet again by Thompson Turner.
Novello and Nick Carter on the stop. Number 3 and number 93 converging for the Cats, making the stop. But back to that up and out. They worked once in the first quarter, first half anyway, and had a step on Carton and was overthrown. So that you might see that again.
2nd down and 4 here for the Warriors with 9:41 to play. Again, though, the Warriors able to kind of move the ball a little bit here. Pick up a couple first downs, so worst case scenario, able to flip field position again. But this is a big first down here. 2 receivers lined up to Weber's right. 1 to the left. He decides to hand it off up the middle. And what a defensive play by Grant Matheson as nobody touches him. And he blows that up for a big loss. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
And again, Grant Matheson, 99, just jumping in there, filling that gap, and just shutting down any chance of possible forward gain. So, again, Donna and Blair watching in the stands, tailgating, having a good time watching their boy. Late, deep run in the Team Ontario qualifiers. He had a great camp, and expect great things from him. Standout at St. Mary's College, and again, excelling for the Cats here this summer.
Bumbaco back to receive the kick again. We'll see again if they decide to kick to him, and they do. But it's a kick to the right, and what a beautiful kick. Goes all the way into the end zone.
Let's see if he'll bring it out.
All Bumbaco needs to do is get it out.
He might go more.
He does, so it'll... Nice job there.
Beautiful.
Nice job avoiding the pointer
to get it out. Now I believe the ball will automatically come out to the 20. Is it the 20 or the 25-yard line? The ball will automatically come out too because the ball did go. Or actually not. They are spotting it at the. Yeah, they are bringing it up. Yeah. So the rule is if the punt goes into the end zone, as long as you're able to clear the zone or get it out of the end zone, the ball will automatically be placed at the 20-yard line. So even if you're tackled on the 1, it comes out to the 20. So nice job by Bumbaco there with 8:25 to play. The Sabercats have the ball deep inside their own territory.
And Waterloo executing that punt perfectly, punting away from Bumbaco, getting a nice bounce into the end zone and able to stop him with a 7-yard return out of the end zone. But again, I'm from the 20.
The Sabercats have it. There's the snap. And Tucker takes it. Tucker with a beautiful throw to Carter. My goodness. That is the Matty Tucker we've been waiting to see and that we're used to seeing. As my goodness, did he just thread the needle on that one.
A nice adjustment throwing on the run. Carter making a nice adjustment to catch that ball. Maneuvering his body awkwardly to come down with that ball and pick up a first down on the play with a gain of about 11.
Beautiful toss there.
1st and 10.
As now the Sabercats have it. Carter motions from right to left. Tucker looks that way, and he's got him on the corner route on the flag. And what a catch by Carter along the sidelines. And what a throw by Matty Tucker.
35 yards all the way down to the...
And number 10 is celebrating, but not in the way he usually does, and it's a welcome sign when he just takes it out to the sideline, has a look at his crowd, He'll be signing autographs later, but he did a great job getting both feet in, and another first down out to the 48 of the Waterloo Warriors. So well played, number 10. That's the way we like to see you play ball.
And what a toss by Tucker. Unbelievable throw there. And here they go again.
Beautiful.
Provenzano now has all sorts of room, and Provenzano continues to go, and he tucks the ball. And that's a big gain of almost 30 yards.
Great job by
And it'll be
Provenzano.
first and 10 Sabercats from inside the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll be on the Warriors 18.5. And the Sabercats playing with pace here as they're not allowing the Warriors any time to adjust.
And I love the swagger by number 8. Looks like Stella got her groove back, and he's taking charge here. He's leading the charge, and here we go.
And Tucker takes it.
Oh,
And Tucker with a night. What a play by Provenzano. My goodness, Ronan Provenzano with a heads-up play, as that could have been dangerous going back down the field. Loss of 5 on the play, second down and 15.
I love that play, the shovel pass underneath. Obviously, Warriors came with a big surge from the defensive line, so they were able to bunch that up. Great job by Provenzano just to hold on. Brings up second and 15.
Trips right here.
With the assist.
Right across.
Tucker looks to what a catch by Provenzano, and he makes a guy miss, and he falls forward. Gain of 7 on the
6
play.
or 7 on the play.
It'll be second down and 8.
Abdul Kareem, Lucas Cabral.
McPherson coming up limping, but
and it'll be, it looks like a neat
got a
down
flurry
as
of
well. Yeah.
That'll set up 3rd and long. We do have a injury timeout.
So a field goal here
would bring it 15-7, which would be
an 8-point difference. So this is a big field goal here, but you know what? It's one of those plays where even if you don't get the field goal, you want to cover this, because even 1 point here is huge for the Sabercats, as it looks like Carter just has a bit of a cramp, and he's going to jog that one off. He'll be okay.
It's been so hot today, a lot of dehydration, and he gets to get the cramping. And
well, it has been hot, but I see you just put a sweater on. I was a little surprised by that.
Ty Koski on for the attempt.
Little windy up here in the booth, but hopefully that wind swirling is not going to affect Koski as he sets up from the 23-yard line. So a 23-yard attempt for Koski, usually routine from here. Let's see if they get a big push, and nice snap, hold by Gauthier.
So Koski lines up. And he
offside,
jumped offside, and that's that kick is wide.
They got to cover.
But that's a huge penalty for the Sabercats, or for the Warriors, sorry. That is, wow, that's a big penalty.
Unfortunately, a 5-yard penalty still makes it 3rd and 2, but it'll bring it to about an 18-yard field goal if they like to try it.
But now you have it's 3rd and 2, right? Now you have to. They might consider bringing out the offense here. We'll see what the call is.
So a decision to make for the Sault Sabercats coaching staff.
And
if it's an offside call against the Warriors, it'll bring it to 3rd and 2.
It looks like they are bringing their offense back out. I can't quite tell here. Oh, no, it looks like they are going to bring out the
flag on the other side of the field as well, so we'll see if there's anything.
I think they both called the same thing, so yeah, it'll be offside. So we're going to replay 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it a long, we'll call it 3, 3rd down and a long 3.5 yards. But what's more important is Koski gets another attempt at this field goal, right? And that's what you want.
And again, Koski missed wide right on that one, so hopefully he'll settle it in. And if they decide to choose to go for the field goal, it's a
penalties against Waterloo.
18-yard field goal if they try it. Looks like they're setting up for that.
And we're going to try this all over again.
Yeah, a little tougher angle though, right? The closer you get from the hash, it could be a tougher field goal. But again, we've seen Koski nail these all year long, so giving him a second chance here.
Talked to his mom in the tailgate. She said that he wasn't nervous today, so he's got ice in his veins. Hopefully he can nail this.
Snaps good, holds good, and the kick is good. Ty Koski makes no mistake the second time around. And the Sabercats with a huge 3 points with 5:27 to play extend the lead to 8 points.
And speaking of poised, Dakin Ngoche holding that. Obviously a second or the backup quarterback to Matty Tucker, but you can see him commanding the line and getting the snap down. Great hold, great snap. And of course, Koski nailing it through for the 3 points, making it 15-7 with 5:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. So if Waterloo has a chance, they're going to need to put some mileage on the track here and move the ball down the field. And looking forward probably to a converted touchdown if they are able to score. Looking for the 2 points to make it a tie game.
So the Warriors with 5:27 to go.
First and 10 Warriors from
need
their
to
own
go
35. We got
65 yards here.
Starting
Sorry,
out there 75 yards
here. You know, the Warriors have had some sustained drives. They just haven't been able to, you know, get it over the line here. So this is a huge drive as Peppers, it looks like he's back in the game. I can't, or no, that's not Peppers. Sorry, he's still not in the game, which is a big loss. And there's a handoff to the left side, and he is going absolutely nowhere. As what a stop there by
Vecchio and Aruda on the stop. Aruda down on one knee.
Thompson Turner.
Beautiful stop.
With the stop. And got an injury down here, but that's a big loss. It's a big first down stop here by the Sabercats with 4:47 to go. That's a gain of 2 on the play. So it'll be second down and 8.
Plays tomorrow. The winner of this game plays the winner of that game. Whoever loses tomorrow.
Okay. Just being told in the booth here that the winner of this game today plays the winner next week in Windsor. The game tomorrow featuring the Sturgeon Varsity from Sarnia and the Huronia Stallions from Barrie. That game will happen tomorrow at 5 p.m. And the winner of this game today will await to see their opponent in the final next Saturday in Windsor. So we wish those teams well. And as we round off this one, 4:47 to go, 15-7. Your Sabercats leading. Gain of 3 on the last 2. Second and 8 coming up from the 37-yard line.
Big second down here for the Warriors. They got 3 receivers to the short side of the field. They like putting, you know, the bulk of their receivers on the short side of the field. They've done it all game. And a nice play there. And there's the throw, and it's off the hands of Gates. Nice throw there. Good coverage on the outside.
81 Gates just unable to get 2 hands on the ball. Had 1 hand up. Ran and Vecchio with a nice cover there and able to knock it down and avoid the completion.
In comes the punt team here for the Warriors.
Brings up 3rd and 8. That means the Cats should get the ball back following the punt. And lots of time left in this game. We got a great one here. Thanks for joining us on SaultSports.com. Your home for local sports. Your Sault Sabercats leading this one 15-7 with 4:35 to go in the fourth quarter.
Trudeau back.
Looks like Cohen Perry possibly on to kick here. Or Marinelli, sorry. Yeah, Marinelli again with the kick.
Nice snap.
And a nice boot there.
Nice
Bambaco looks. Oh, and it's off of Trudeau's hands, and it's recovered by the Warriors. The Warriors are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line as Jaden Trudeau reached up for it, went right off his hand, and it's recovered by the Warriors. There's some discussion about no yards here, though, and the officials are talking about it to see if there is a no yards penalty.
That'll be a tough pill to swallow for the Waterloo Warriors.
And it looks like there is no call there. It didn't look like no yards. I think the officials got it right, but they just wanted to make sure about that. Yep. We'll have Jay Houselander double check that in studio. But it looked like the right call from up here. So that's a huge break there for the Warriors.
From the 45
normally sure-handed Jaden Trudeau had a little tough time crawling that one in as the evening settles in here.
It'll be 1st and 10. Weber takes it. 3 receivers lined up to his left. Weber takes it. And Weber hands it off, and there's a nice hard run up the middle again by Thompson Turner. It was Jay Houselander in studio is reporting that it was the right call by the official. There wasn't a no yard, so Good call there by the officiating crew.
Good to double check.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd down and 6 with 3:44 to play in the 4th quarter. The Warriors starting to move the ball here. Now we got a man down, another running back. Thompson Turner is down. It looks like he's just grabbing his
We have an
ankle.
injury timeout.
But again, if you're the Warriors here, you've now lost your top 2 running backs. It's going to be tough to kind of see what you have, right? This is the depth part that you're going to need. So, Scott, looking ahead here, 2nd down and 6. If you have a 3rd down play here and you're the Warriors, are you going to punt it off and try and pin them deep and hope you get the ball back? Or are you going to go for it at this time with 3:44 to play?
If I'm at the wheel, I'd elect to go for it. I don't think you want to give the ball back to the Sault Sabercats. They can run the clock down and a couple of first downs and maybe run out the clock. But we'll see what they decide on 3rd down.
Weber lines up in the backfield. He's got 3 receivers to his left. He's got Price lined up to his right. He takes the handoff and he looks to his right. And there's that out pass again. And Trecarton, he was beat on that earlier. He made no mistake on this one.
That'll set up 3rd
So
down.
it'll be 3rd down and 6. I don't know, with 3:17 to go here, I must say, I kind of like the punt. I like the punt call here. Pin them deep. And it's Canadian football, so you have all day long. That's a ton of time. And it looks like they are going to go for it, though, so it'll be 3rd down. This is a huge play here for the Warriors. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Weber, he takes the snap, and he's looking to his left. And he's caught a man wide open, and he just misses him. Oh, my
Weber had Owen
goodness.
Getz wide
Owen
open.
Getz was
On
wide
the
open
left
with
sideline,
no one
pass
near
falls
him.
incomplete.
Just
Your
over his
Sabercats
back
will
shoulder,
take
and
over
Weber
on
threw a
down.
dart. He's a gunslinger, this Weber.
If you're
Having himself a game.
If you're watching this in Waterloo, that's going to be a play that you come back to, as that could have been an easy 6 points with a chance to tie the game. But a big break there for the Sabercats, and it'll be 1st and 10 with 2:59 to play.
Wide open on the play. All he had to do is haul that in and tiptoe into the end zone. So, again, Sabercats with 2:59 to go, looking to run out the clock and cap this semifinal victory.
That's a 3-minute warning.
Gates has had a heck of a
1st and
game
10
here today,
Sabercats
too. That was just
from their own
one of those
40.
plays, just a tough throw. The Weber put it where only Gates could catch it and unable to connect. So now Tucker takes it. Tucker's going to hand it off likely, but he doesn't. He fools me, and he's got receivers open all over the place. And there's a big one.
Oh,
and it's
no!
off the hands of
Tucker has
Malcolm.
Matt Malcolm downfield.
What a play.
Drops
I
through his
love
hands,
the play
incomplete.
call there.
Beautiful play on the run.
Yeah, Malcolm was open earlier, too.
Yep. Number 19 probably had too much time to think about that one.
Yeah.
That ball was up in the air a long time and able to run under it, and Matty Tucker did a nice job throwing it there. So, again, Matty Malcolm wishing to have that one back, but peculiar that they decided to throw on 1st down there.
I mean, I don't mind. It is, but I don't mind the call either, right? You had Malcolm wide open. They just couldn't connect, and Tucker didn't see him till it was a little bit too late. So, go for the win. I don't mind it here. 2nd down and 10. Tucker has it. Tucker with a handoff up the middle. And what a move by Provenzano. And what a block on the outside by Trudeau.
Stay in bounds.
And Provenzano stays in bounds. And
Put it
he
away.
goes down. And that's a gain of 35,
Settle
40
down.
yards.
Settle down.
30, 40, 50 yards downfield.
And I hate to say, not that I hate to say it, but I don't want to keep bringing back what Trudeau did earlier. But Trudeau dropping that punt, he made up for everything right there as Jaden Trudeau's block on the outside sprung Provenzano.
And a great gain by Provenzano, but I'm going to warn him to put that loaf of bread away and tuck it in because trying to pick up a little extra after a great run. Again, 28 getting loose and going for extra yardage, but now the Cats just have to lock it in and run down this clock. And Tucker at the helm there.
Tucker takes it. Tucker over to Provenzano again. And nice
Right back to
defensive
Provenzano.
play
He's in at the line of scrimmage.
inside yet again.
Gets a
I
couple
believe
at the
that
very
was
least.
Oscar Wise, who has had a game. And we have a
Lucas
timeout
Cabral
call here by the Sabercats with
on the tackle.
2:17 to go.
Timeout, Sabercats.
See, okay, so this is one of those. I'm okay with the timeout call. but I almost wish they would have tried to run off 20 seconds off the clock, run 19 seconds off the clock, and then call the timeout, right?
Sorry, I think it's
let that
timeout
clock
Waterloo.
go. Oh, Waterloo called it? The officials did point to the Sabercats, so that was why, but it didn't make sense. First they did. So that was why. So, yeah, that makes sense why the clock stopped, as Waterloo did call the timeout. So, absolutely, with 2:17 to play, 15-7 for the Sabercats. We got a second down and 9 here, Scott. Do you just keep pounding the ball here, or are you going to try and put the game away?
Well, the clock will start on the snap of the ball, right? So
right,
after the timeout, so there you can't run off any time before. However, you want to stay in bounds. I would run it. Provenzano's caught some fire here and able to gain some yards, even a short gain, and then bring up third down and run the clock down to inside 2 minutes here.
Tucker takes it. He talks to Provenzano in the backfield. 3 receivers lined up to the right. Bumbaco motions to the right. He takes the handoff to the right side, and Bumbaco cuts it upfield, and what a stop.
Daniel Bumbaco
by number 48 yet again, Wes McFarland.
5 yards.
That is an unbelievable defensive play. You don't see many people run down Bumbaco, especially a D lineman.
At a critical juncture, too. He picked up a 5, but stopped him at the 25. Brings up 3rd and 6. So Cats have a decision to make.
Waterloo timeout here. I don't think there's much of a discussion to have. I say you just punt this through the end zone all day long, take the 1 point, make it a 2-score game, and you're set, right? I mean, you got Bumbaco, who's been kicking unbelievably. Sure, you could attempt the field goal, but, the 1 point makes it a 2-score game, and I think that's what we're likely going to see here by the Sabercats and Coach Primo.
Exactly.
2:11 to play here in the 4th. Go ahead, Scott.
Just wanted to mention, we were supposed to mention it at the quarter, that the 2023 Matt Wheaton Legacy Tournament is an annual 7-on-7 tournament in memory of our beloved friend and teammate Matthew Wheaton. This year's event takes place August 26th at Rocky DiPietro Field. This year's profits are going to the Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Sault Ste Marie and Save Our Young Adults Soya.
Yeah.
So,
go ahead.
I'm just going to urge you to visit www.mattwheatonlegacy.ca for more information and to register your team.
It's an outstanding tournament, and it goes to a great cause. And they are actually going to attempt a field goal here, it looks like. With
so let's hope they get down and cover.
They have Bumbaco kicking the extra point, I think, or the field goal attempt, just because he has the bigger leg. And he boots it.
And the boys will have to cover this one.
And they do need to cover it. They need to get down there.
Get down there, McPherson.
Yes, sir. Nice job by McPherson and the Sabercats.
Daniel Bumbaco with a monster boot
What a
in the end
beautiful
zone.
play by the Sabercats.
Jack McPherson makes the tackle in the end
makes
zone.
up for the drop earlier and you don't want to say seals the game, but again gives them the 9-point lead and a terrific play by the Sabercats. I like that. If you're not going to punt the ball, at least put the big leg out there with Bumbaco, and you do the exact same thing. I don't mind that at all, right?
Rouge and 1 point for
and a nice job, McPherson, 88, to cover on special teams and not able to get on the scoreboard with receiving, but able to contribute as these Cats have done all year. Everybody steps up. You got Dakin and Gauthier last week coming in at safety and stepping up and playing big and get a couple interceptions. Again, this whole Sabercats team bound for destined for glory. We're going to go to Windsor next week for the final, provided we are able to hold on to this 9-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Waterloo will obviously have an answer for this and hope to march and get the first of the 2 scores needed. 1st
and 10. Weber back to pass. Weber has time. Weber finds DeGrazio again with a short gain. And he's tackled by Novello.
Novello and Brandon Vecchio on the tackle, and they'll give him a couple of yards, 3 yards on that pickup. Looks like 4 with the spot. Brings up 2nd and 6, but Cat's giving him the under game, trying to prevent any big gains downfield. But like I said, that gunslinger Weber, he's going to be looking downfield, running out of time here. Let's see.
Weber gives a sign over down low to Price, and now he looks to Price. And he looks to Price on the out, but again,
Weber looking for Malachi Price.
Nice job by Tricarton. 3rd down and 6.
Coverage by
thing, Scott, I was just thinking about while you were talking
Pass
there.
lands incomplete.
I like the call of the field goal attempt because if you punt it, they've had 2 receivers back every time, right? with the field goal attempt,
for the
you
Warriors.
only had one guy back, makes it much
Minute
more
39
difficult to clear.
remaining
Again, we
in
talk
the fourth
about the
quarter.
tackling ability of the Sabercats team and how they can cover kicks, and they did a terrific job there, so I like that call. Great job by the Cats. So this is a big third down here. This is for the game. The Warriors need to be able to convert this first down. As Weber takes it, he looks. Weber with the out pass, and it's incomplete off the hands
Weber's
again of
pass.
Price.
In Price's hands,
Price
unable
is
to hold it
incomplete.
and pull it in. That'll bring a turnover on downs.
And
Beautiful
that'll be a
ball by
turnover
Weber
on
again.
downs.
Yeah, nice play there, but Trecarton again on the coverage. The Sabercats will take over first down and 10 from the 39-yard line of the
First and 10
Warriors
yard
with
Sabercats.
1:33 to play.
With 1:33 to play, I just
Waterloo
got to mention all my
39.
international fans here. We got Miss Anna and Mark Boyer visiting and watching from Valencia, Spain, down in Browns Island with Mark and Candace. And, of course, Barb's and Steph watching from Hawden Drive. Glad you could join us. Hope you're enjoying the show. Saultsports.com, your place for Sault Sabercats football. So they're trying to run out the clock. 1:33 to go here. First and 10 from the 39. Let's see if they can close it out.
So the Sabercats, Tucker takes it, and oh wow, they just dove in. He went right at the knees there of Noah DeValentine, the Warriors player.
We do have a flag on the play.
That
Wesley McFarland gets in for the tackle.
we'll see what the call is here.
DeValentine back in the lineup after a couple weeks of rest, and glad to see that he's okay. But Steve and Christine watching their boy playing. 90's had a big game, been mentioned a few times, a couple of big stops. Bringing us up first and 10.
I think that'll be a 5-yard, an offside penalty against Waterloo.
So it's an
So
offside
it'll
penalty
be
against
first down
Waterloo.
and
That'll
5 as
be
we replay first down.
My bad.
Yeah, it's
5
all
yard
good.
and repeat first down.
As that was number 5, who we don't have on here. This is a little bit too active here. So Tucker takes it again. Tucker hands it off inside.
Oh, baby. There we go.
There's a huge hole by Provenzano, and Provenzano just
Rolling
runs over
Provenzano.
people, and he's finally taken down
With a
again
good
by
25-yard
McFarland.
run.
Provenzano taking on the tackler, and that tackler probably wishing he hadn't stepped up and called his number. But nice big pickup, good enough for the first down. We got some penalties.
That Warriors, the number 5 who was offside last time and went right at the Valentine's knees. The Sabercats got back at him on that one as they double teamed him, and they absolutely pancaked him downfield as he just hit the deck. So nice play there.
That would be the gods of football, right?
Yeah.
Paying their dues.
Thibodeau's it now in the game for Provenzano.
And Thibodeau, another great weapon, not very often used today. Didn't call his number much at all, but you know what? He'll be healthy for the final, and should they continue and close this out.
Thibodeau, he takes the handoff, and he goes up the middle, and again,
Handoff
Caleb
to
Thibodeau was taken down by Oscar Wise, but he did something we
goes
haven't
right
seen
up
any
the middle.
Sabercats running back do yet today.
Looks like 99
when Wise tackled him, he still
Oscar
fell
Wise.
forward. So
And
You know,
Caleb
the tackle.
Thibodeau doing
Thibodeau's
what he
run good
does.
for
You know, he hasn't got the carries that
4
he's
yards, second
been
and
wanting
missing
last
goal.
few games, but when he gets the ball, he comes to play. And again, you know, late in the game, locking it down. And number 29, a big horse back there in the backfield, and I'd like to see him get the ball a few more touches today and round this one out for us.
Tucker has 3 receivers to his right. There is there was a whistle. It looks like a
And
timeout by the Sabercats
43
with
seconds
43.7 seconds to go.
And they indicated timeout Waterloo again. So
Oh, yeah.
I think the Waterloo are out of their timeout. So Sabercats looking to reload and get some new personnel on there and take a breath. 43.7 seconds. Like I said, the winner of this game plays next Saturday in Windsor. And the winner of tomorrow's game between the Sturgeon Varsity and the Huronia Stallions will be their opponent. Obviously, we faced the Huronia Stallions this year, beating them in a close game where we were up early and spotted them a few points, got them back into it. But we haven't seen the Sturgeon Varsity. Any feedback on that game or that team?
No, not too much yet. I know that whole division over there was, pretty strong this year, and again, it's going to be one of those games. Obviously, Huronia, you know, they have an outstanding program. Their JVs have now made the finals as well. So, again, it's going to be an outstanding game either way. And Sarnia has had an outstanding season as well, as they've slowly built quite the football program over in Sarnia, you know, all the way up to the to the NFC division. So it'll be an outstanding game and a battle, as there's a little bit of trickery, and Bombaco just walks in to the end zone. What a play by the Sabercats, and that will do it, as that extends the lead now to 22-7 with 37.6 seconds to play. We appreciate everybody tuning in to Sault Sports and watching this game. We appreciate everybody tuning in from Waterloo. You guys have nothing to be ashamed about. This team has come in here today. They've played a good, hard, clean game. You know, something we haven't been able to say too much in this league this season. And, you know, they've really represented their city well. And this is an extremely well-coached team, a young team. And, you know, expect to see these guys back down the road, as they've had a terrific season here, as Koski's on to attempt the extra point, and it's good, and they extend the lead to 24-7 here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like a mere formality for the Sabercats, as they'll round it out with 37.6 to go, up 23-7. A great game, much closer game as these playoffs continue on. You could expect much closer games as the quality and the caliber of the teams coming to visit are going to step up their game. And of course, next week a neutral site game for both teams, as Sault Sabercats will advance to Windsor and play either Sarnia or Huronia. So boys will go back to the drawing board and get back to work, and a couple practices Tuesdays and Thursdays next week. Watch some game film and prepare for the final.
It works well, too, for those boys down at St. Clair. I believe they're going to be released and allowed to go play in the finals, which will be a great experience for them, and it kind of works out perfectly for those boys.
Yep.
You know, the week of, they are going to have a week of practice, though, without, 4 key contributors. So we'll have to see kind of how that, if that has any impact next week in the game, as Koski's on to kick off to the Warriors with 37.6 seconds to play. Koski just squibs the ball.
Beautiful kick.
Yeah, and it's taken there by DeGravio, and DeGravio's taken down by number 41, Ethan Karkidi, who continues his strong performance here today. So with 32.4 seconds to go, we're going to see this Waterloo offense one last time.
And a beautiful kick by Koski. We've seen him do the short pooch kick. We've seen that squib kick and took a nice bounce all the way down to the 30. Not much of a return there, and Waterloo deep in their zone from the 28. Looks like they're starting off with 32 seconds to go. It'll be some miracle if they were to pull something off here. But
congratulations goes out to Coach Primo and his coaching staff. They've continued to do a terrific job here for this Varsity Sabercats team. And they have a real shot to, next week to bring home a championship, which is all you can ask for.
It's been nice to see the discipline today. For the most part, last week 160 yards and penalties. Today, eliminated that.
There's an almost interception, but they're going to call a flag. Shout out to Justin Elgren, a former player here in Sault Ste Marie and a former Cats player, giving a shout out to the Sabercats. So nice to see Justin tuning in, an outstanding young man back in the day, and hope you're doing well, Justin. It's been a while.
So 2 flags on the late throw. Juma almost had an interception there, which would have sealed the deal, but looks like they're going to march it forward. I'm not sure what the call is, but it'll bring up a first down.
Pass interference against the Sabercats. So with 26.7 seconds to go, the Warriors will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Beautiful night out here. I mean, it's about time we got a night game out here, at Superior Heights Field. And, it's always fun playing football under the lights. So this is just an outstanding facility, and it's nice to be here.
Great day for football.
Weber takes it. He's back to throw. Weber looks to his left. Weber with a nice hard throw over the middle, and it's knocked down, but there is a flag on the play again.
Incomplete. There's a flag around the
Again, pass intended for Price. A nice 40-yard bomb by Weber, and again, just through the hands of Price, and some nice coverage on the defense. Maybe there's a call in the middle.
Does he throw a nice ball? I love the way he throws, right? It's, you know, and sportsmanship all across the field here is nice to see Weber going and shaking the hands of a couple defenders and a couple Sabercats guys, and we'll see what the flag is.
And again, if you missed earlier, a moment of silence for one of our friends here, Paul Hennessy, who passed away this week. So big love and hugs to his family as they grieve the loss of their dad and their father, or husband.
Yeah.
And again, a great guy, a tremendous competitor, a great athlete, and he'll be missed. So
penalty is holding
much
on
love
Waterloo.
to you.
Penalties declined, so we'll
It'll
move
be
it to second down.
Second down
10.
and 10. Sabercats decide to decline the penalty. So Weber has 3 receivers lined up to his right. Weber takes it. He looks to his right, and Weber throws a nice throw and catch again by DeGravio,
Weber finds
and he's taken down.
For about 25,
That's a
30
gain
yards.
of about 32
He
yards,
makes the
we'll call
catch.
it. 11.6 seconds to go. That was a nice
So
play there.
Little too late, right?
Yeah.
Maybe if they had seen that opening earlier in the game, they might have exploited that a little better. Obviously, losing their top 2 running backs forces them to throw, and late in the game, maybe we're on a relaxed defense trying to prevent the big score. But again, that Weber throwing a nice ball, and this looks to be maybe the last play of the game.
Weber, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He looks to his left, he scampers to the left, and he throws it up, and it's intercepted by the Sabercats. And you just want to see go down,
take
go
a knee,
Jay. Yeah, you
Let's not see an injury here.